everyone, and welcome back to the stream. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Also, hello, Froggy! You are here for once. And welcome in, Bisexual Disaster. I'm glad that you are alive and well enough to show up, although I am sorry to hear that you have a cold. Hopefully your body is able to recover from that pretty quickly. No, I'm keeping an eye on that Disc server. Yeah. We've been a little active in the Discord server lately. So that's nice. For once without sleeping. Let's go! Wait. What do you mean by without sleeping? What do you mean by without sleeping? I hope you're getting plenty of rest. Whatever that means for you to be able to function as a human being. But anyway. Today we are continuing with our Life is Strange. Let me actually click on the game so that I'm not just talking to you guys in silence. I haven't slept for over 24 hours. Froggy, I know part of that was because you were worried about your friend, but please get some rest. Please get rest. It is not good for you to stay up for that long. But anyway. Do we need a recap of the last couple of Life is Strange episodes? I don't feel like I give really good recaps, but they're good enough to not be confused going into the episode that we're playing. Blame Shroom for half of that. Oof. That's fair. Yes, for me? Okay. So, a rough little recap. Oh, welcome in, Doc. Alright, so a rough little recap. Basically, we're playing as Max, who is, I am assuming, a senior in high school. She goes to a boarding school, so it's really confusing if it's high school or college, but fairly certain they're high schoolers. She has found out that she has the power to reverse time, and that's basically the premise of the first episode. Also, there are weird things happening, like snowing when it's not cold enough to snow. I don't remember if there was any weird... Oh no, the weird thing in episode 2 was there was an unscheduled eclipse.
Based LGBT rainbow flag.
Thank you so much, Blue, for the resub. And yes, something LGBT is gonna happen to us in this episode. That's just because of how I play it. But anyway, that brings us into a quick recap of episode 2, which is what we played last week. We spend most of the episode hanging out with our childhood best friend, Chloe, who... We find out that there's the missing girl whose posters are all over campus was Chloe's best friend slash possibly more than friends. They never actually confirm one way or the other, but they were very close. And we spend all of episode 2 kind of just shooting the shit, having fun with Chloe. She almost dies a lot. We find out that she owes a drug dealer a lot of money, and she also stole her stepfather's gun. There's also a character, Kate, who is going through it, getting very bullied. We saved her from unaliving herself, so she should be in the hospital in this episode. Oh, the other important thing, fuck Warren. I hate Warren. He's a nice guy character that also kind of stalks Max. He's the other love interest if you don't want to play LGBT because you're homophobic. But yeah, that is the rough recap. Oh, also there's a couple other characters that will become important. We're being threatened by the local rich kid whose parents own everything. Yeah, I think that's about it. That's all the important stuff that's happened that you guys need to know. Time powers, weather is whack. There's also a giant tornado that'll be coming at the end of the week, and we're trying to figure all that out. Not a part of the LGBT, but a supporter of them. That is totally fair. Totally fair. Glad that you are not homophobic, Blue. 12 months. Yeah, that is absolutely insane to me. I cannot believe that it's been that long already. That's a whole year. A whole year. Keeping a close eye on me. I'm glad you have someone who is able to keep an eye on you. Bisexual Disaster. A good support system is always helpful in any situation. Oof. Alright. So, one thing, there's these little extra things you can do when you play the game, where there's little optional photos you can take. And I'm trying to take all of them. I didn't take all of them in episode 2, Very sad about that. So, I'm gonna have to replay that in my own time. I haven't done it yet. I wanted to wait till I finished playing the game on stream so I didn't make any decisions that were different. But I've got my guide pulled up for episode 3, and we are ready to go. Okay. Alright. Awesome. This website that I looked up for my guide is like, oh, do you want to know how to save Kate? We already did that. Alright, I think that's everything that I need to say. Pocket doesn't know about the system thing. I've kind of put it together, Froggy, based on how you guys talk in the Discord sometimes and my knowledge of DID systems that I've learned online and through a couple of friends in real life that have it. I've been able to piece a little bit together. If that's what you're talking about. I'm assuming if I would be homophobic, then I wouldn't be here. I don't care which person loves which gender. Love whoever you want. It's none of my business. So fair. So fair. Plus, every one of my friends who are part of the LGBTQI community are the sweetest and nicest people that I know. I am so happy for you, Blue. Little ramble things keeping me alive is Alahobia. They are so good. I love their vibes. Me, I'm very glad that I could kind of be that escapism for you. And skeletonism, and my partner. Very nice. I don't know what who skeletonism is, but they sound cool. If it's a person. It also kind of sounds like it could be an Undertale thing. It's been 9 months, so amazed I haven't noticed. Honestly, fair. I don't know a whole lot about like what it would really feel like, but I've heard lots of stories about people not noticing for a really long time. Oh, Hilza? As well. And me, because I'm affecting his acting too. That's fair, that's fair. My parents would kill me if I tell them about it. Oof. Honestly, I think a lot of people are in that situation, Blue. You guys started a cult. Not the cult. Filza, that's fair, that's fair. Okay, that makes sense. That makes so much sense. I didn't know who we were talking about. Alright, the music is gonna go away for a second, because I forgot. I never swapped the game over. OBS still thinks I'm trying to play Stardew Valley. There we go. We still skeletons? Let's go, let's go. Okay. This is probably showing my age, but were you guys around on the internet, or have you heard about like the skeleton wars on Tumblr? This was like a very 2012, 2013 type of thing. I haven't heard anyone actually like for real mention it in a very long time. We murdered to make a skeleton? Fair. Nah, you don't know about the skeleton wars. So basically it was like a meme that would come around, usually around Halloween time or when people started getting excited for Halloween. I don't really know how it got started, but it was basically just like a silly haha thing. People would just say like, oh, I'm a part of the skeleton war. And like the gotcha is we all have a skeleton inside of us. That's the best way I can explain it, to be honest. There's a lot of things that I was like kind of there for, but not there for it enough to really explain it. Or I would have to do a deep dive into it. But definitely as a little reminiscent of your guys' humor. My family is conservative and religious, so yeah, LGBT isn't really matching there, but you guys don't have to worry about me being homophobic. Love y'all. We appreciate you, Blue. I know a lot of people whose family or has that kind of background are definitely in the same boat as you. It just is what it is, I guess. People get brainwashed by the things that they're around. We had a teacher for Halloween, let us call him Dr. Skeleton. That is so funny. Your cult has 28 members, congratulations, congratulations. I'm assuming it's a for fun cult and not a, real, legitimate cult. My siblings than that, oof. Alright. So I say it's about time we get started. and episode 3. I am not sure if there's any content warnings that I need to say specifically for episode 3. If there's any flashing lights, it would be during the storm flashbacks, but I'm not sure if that happens. Based on what I remember, there's no, like, strong content warning. Like, I know in episode 2 there was the warning for an attempt, and then episode 4 there's a party scene that is big flashing lights. That definitely I will have to put a flashing lights in the title, because that's like a long segment. Okay, but no, episode 3 should be pretty tame. What the heck is collectible mode? Oh, you can like, okay, cool, that's fun. All right, let's get into this. This is I just want to say before we start this, I remember when this game was first coming out, like it came out episode by episode, so we didn't get the full game at once. And this episode, I mean, I've already said in the title, something LGBT will happen to us. This was the first episode that like really hammered in Chloe as a potential romantic interest, sort of, depending on how you play. So that was a very big deal. It was a very big deal. And I liked it for that. It's for fun, don't worry. All right, perfect. Internet cults can be very real and very spooky or damaging or bad. Something y'all need to be careful of, I guess. You will never know. It should be fine unless there's lots of yelling. Okay, perfect. There might be a little bit of contention, but I know at the point in this episode, any kind of fighting between Chloe and her parents, she kind of like eggs it on for the sake of a distraction. But Chloe is a very interesting fella. She is definitely, she's a lot. One day a bisexual guy asked me to date him, but I had to reject since I'm hetero. Still feel bad rejecting because it makes me think it was mean of me, even though I respectfully rejected. Honestly, you have that right. Regardless of who is asking you out, you have the right to reject them. You don't owe it to them. So I wouldn't feel bad if I were you. Mostly just share stupid things. A little bit is fine, but like a lot, then no. Okay, that's fair. From what I remember, you should be okay, but don't feel bad if you have to dip out because it gets to being too much. Especially later on in the year when we play Before the Storm. There's lots of arguing in Before the Storm. All right, let's get into this. I clicked start and it okay, there we go. There we go. Well, maybe. I don't know, it's frozen. Maybe it's just taking a minute to load. My PC is a bit dusty since it sits on the carpet. Any day now. There we go. I love these cinematics. They're so nice. They're honestly, other than Chloe's character, what sold me on the vibes of the game when it first came out. I was very into a video game that is basically like watching a movie. So this does pick up basically a few hours where the last episode left off. So it's that same day that everything happened with Kate. Next time, please go live at 6 p.m. CEST. What time zone is that even? Oh, didn't mean to interrupt her nightmare. 5 p.m. for me, pretty sure. Oof, that would be pretty early. I was thinking about playing around with more stream times, for like special occasions.
I
like
knew Chloe would be all over this.
Okay.
So I better get moving.
But I was thinking about maybe one day or like 1 week or period of time, it would be really fun to do like marathon streaming. Because I know my friend Tamara is doing like a 7 days. She's streaming for 7 hours for 7 days in a row. Kind of like, my frame of reference is the Steven Bombs when Steven Universe was first airing. That's what I think about it.
First I saved Chloe, then Kate, and now you, Lisa.
This is
Not
the
a
first
bad record for a week.
This is the first time ever that I didn't kill my plant in this game.
Are you a hungry bunny? Here, nosh on this.
Just nothing later. I don't think I will ever stream later than I usually do now, because I usually start at like 6 p.m. my time and then stream until about 10 to 11 at the very latest my time. The only time I go later than that is for special occasions, and I'll still start at the usual time or earlier. But I was thinking maybe at some point during the summer we'd do like a special marathon thing, and since it's during the summer we could play around with starting earlier. I just know a lot of people here still have to go to work during the day, so it's kind of hard to balance time zones and then a school schedule and a work schedule, but we will figure it out. I just kind of had this idea today.
I better go meet up with Chloe.
Yeah, we got it. Okay. So, I have something to show you. Meet me in front of campus. Get that ass in gear now. Fair. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and preload the information for our first photo opportunity. There's a lot of pop-up ads, which is horrible on mobile. Like, if you guys see this, it's just, it takes up so much of the screen. Anyway, I'm so distracted today. You like salt and vinegar chips? Bisexual disaster, you are very much entitled to your opinion. No one can tell you that you're wrong.
There's been so much going on, I almost forgot about the eclipse.
Taste
All this
buds.
atmospheric action can't be a coincidence.
Taste buds are
And
definitely
all roads
some...
are leading
Girl,
to my tornado vision.
shut up. We got it. Alright. We can figure that out. Anyway. Your taste buds are definitely yours. Mine are different. Alright. Gotta protect the stream and chat from homophobic stuff. The band hammer is ready. Let's
Okay,
go.
this is scary dark. Let there be...
light. Alright. I will say, Blue, luckily we don't have an issue with that type of thing. Very often. Like, at most, I've gotten a few people come in that were, like, really weird about gender. Wait. Oh. Alright, let's go to the showers first. I gotta go speak. They for real put a barricade tape. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how, like, a police investigation would work when a student attempts to take their own life. So, maybe the barricade tape is necessary, but I feel like locking it would do.
Be extra crispy careful, so I don't get caught outside the dorm this late.
Well, alright. Welcome in, Johnny Frost. Cool shades in the pic, thank you so much. They are... I don't know if you are familiar with the show Good Omens, but back in like 2019, me and a friend cosplayed the main duo from that, and those are my glasses from my Crowley cosplay. But welcome in, I hope you're having a wonderful day. What happened with Kate? Are you familiar with the Life is Strange games in general? Or are you Kate attempted to take her life, but we were able to save her. So everything says...
So much hypocrite.
Can I look at it with where my light's actually shining on it? There we go. Yeah.
So much hypocrite.
Praying for you, miss you, get better soon, get well soon, instead of resting in peace. She's alive and in the hospital in our playthrough. You saved her? Yeah, we saved her. Yo! Welcome in, Amazon babe! How are you? Let's give her a shout out. But welcome in, I hope you were doing well. How did your stream go? What did you guys play? I hope I typed this out correctly. And then we gotta do our clip so everyone can see how amazing Amazon Babe is. Awesome.
I haven't even seen a DMR for some time in Kobe. Oh my god.
She plays a lot of Fortnite, just a good time. You played Genshin! Nice! Very nice.
Alright. I need to get to cafeteria. He's camping
Got two
cafeteria though. No! No! No!
We're playing heights. I realized that's probably really loud for you guys, my bad. Love that mode of Among Us. Well, welcome in! I hope Genshin went well for you. We are playing Life is Strange. We just got started on episode 3. We're having a good time. I'm too slow to type the shoutout command. Oh, did we both do it? Oh no, Doc did it as well. Okay. Awesome. Amazon got double love. I kind of forgot Doc was here, to be honest. Anyway. Well, welcome in Ella Hobia, welcome in Crygiana? Welcome in. Life is such a great game. It is absolutely one of my favorites of all time. Thank you for the double love. Of course, of course. Gotta get some potato chips and soda and enjoy Mel's stream. Yeah. I ask every streamer about Kate. That's fair, that's fair. I feel like someone who's played the game before and knows that's coming, you can tell a lot about a person based on how they want to do the Kate situation. But for someone who hasn't played the game before, that just tells you how observant they are. But anyway, welcome in Amazon Babe enjoyers. I hope you guys enjoy Life is Strange. I do want to say, I don't think there's any serious content warnings for episode 3, but just be aware there could be moments of flashing lights. And the game does deal with very heavy and serious topics occasionally. So if you're not super familiar with it, I would suggest looking up a content warnings list, like on Tumblr or online or something, that gives you like a detailed breakdown of when and where everything happens if you need to be aware of that. But I think we can go ahead and hop back in. We literally just got started. I'm trying to get all of the photos. So you can take these like optional photos, and we missed a few for episode 2, but I'm still gonna try to get all of them. So we've got to do some things outside of what the game wants us to do to make that work. Not the smeared
I
lipstick.
hope Victoria feels particularly shitty about posting that link.
Gonna leave now and sleep for a bit. I'll pop back in later if you're still live. I hope you have a wonderful rest, bisexual disaster, and no worries if we are not still live when you wake up. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Everyone in this game be like, Jefferson? Literally. Like, we were talking about this last stream, but Jefferson is such like... Now, I know everything about the plot because I've experienced this game multiple times before. And I know everyone in the chat last week knew most of what was to come. But without spoilers, Jefferson is a very suspicious and not super great teacher.
Considering all the crazy shit I've done the past
Girl.
days, sneaking out is nothing.
Shut up. He's very uncomfortable around the students. And now, like, experiencing this game at 25 versus 18 when it first came out, like, it's red flags all over the place.
Hey, Max. I saw you go up on the roof and save Kate. I can't believe she tried to jump.
I mean, it happens, but I'm not gonna be a piece of shit about it.
I'm just so glad she didn't. Are you okay?
I'm just, like, shocked. I've never seen anybody try to kill themselves before.
Me neither. I didn't think you'd be so upset considering how much shit you and Victoria gave Kate.
I'm my own person, not Victoria's bitch. Hello, like, she's freaking too. She already broke curfew tonight. Shit, I'm not supposed to tell anybody.
Oof.
I won't say a word. I swear to dog.
I hope I can believe you, Max.
I'm my own person too. See you later.
It's kind of annoying because in order to manipulate people and get the best ending out of the game, well,
Victoria isn't here.
the
Maybe
best
I'll just wait and bide my
ending.
time. Going through her shit.
It's so much easier, in my opinion, to get the characters to do what you want when you're nice to them, but at the same time, like, it is quite literally her fault that Kate tried to jump, so... I don't like him as soon as he talks shit on Kate. Literally, like...
Since I've crossed the line from Snoop to detective, I might as well search for clues about what really happened to Kate at the Vortex Club party.
Yes, please stop talking. Love you, but now's not the time. Literally, though, like, even if Kate hadn't been drugged and assaulted, and everything she did in that video was fully consensual and in her right mind, she still didn't consent to being recorded and plastered all over the internet. So that in and of itself is still a huge invasion of her privacy, and all these people are like, it's not that big a deal. I mean, you were there doing it, and like victim blaming her. And it's, I realize this game came out in 2015 and was probably written in like 2013 or somewhere between that time period.
I'm so tired.
It's so annoying.
But I can't stop now.
All right, let's get her. Can we take a photo of that action figure? Oh, maybe I should snoop first.
Here they are getting loaded with Satan.
Not loaded with Satan. Maybe she doth protest too much. Like what? Yeah, like what does that mean? What does he mean by that? I don't think that it's not a good look for him. Not the victim blaming. No, Jefferson's literally the worst. Doc, have you seen a lot of this game before? I know Vince streamed it back in August, but I can't remember if you were hanging out in chat when I was there. So I don't know if I don't know how familiar you are. Sims 4 High School DLC, if it was good. The High School DLC for Sims is really underwhelming. Oh, I'm sorry. I know people were really excited about that DLC too. Jefferson the cool. I feel like Jefferson tries too hard to be the cool teacher, and the only reason it works for him is because this game is set in 2013, and he matches the beauty standard for your typical average, attractive, hipster white guy. Like, there's 30 other guys that look just like him, even still, 10 years later from when this game is set. Like, he's not special.
I'll title this one, Portrait de la Assholes.
But then he's also famous, and you can assume rich. I don't know. I don't know if a famous photographer would be rich.
Oh, there's Kate.
Because clearly,
Totally
like, he's
high.
famous.
She looks confused.
But
not like she's partying.
Like, Jefferson is famous, but not famous enough to where he's not too famous to teach at a high school in a tiny town. So I don't know where I don't know anything about the world of photography and like professional and famous photography. But yeah, they're just pointing at her and she looks like she's disassociating so hard. He's an artiste. The artiste. Oof. I've seen quite a few playthroughs with various levels of my attention. Oh, okay. So you already, I'm assuming you kind of know how things end up. All right. Cool.
Those boots are made for walking runways.
Okay. Oh, she's got the sewing
My
supplies?
cookies? Victoria stole my cookies. Now I can't take them back because she'll know I did it. Victoria's a cookie monster.
Not the
These socks cost more than my wardrobe.
Do you guys know the joke about like how every grandma keeps her sewing supplies in that same buttered cookie jar? Because I went to the Ren Fair last weekend. That's why I didn't stream Saturday. But when we went to the store to get snacks, Haley picked up one of those like cookie tins and she's like, "Oh no, somebody left their sewing supplies."
First Rachel and now Kate?
I thought it was very
This is
funny.
the end of the Vortex Club.
Honestly, yeah, should be.
A unique point of view is right. Thanks to Courtney Wagner ghostwriting this paper.
Oh, not the ghostwriting. That sucks. If you guys would know my older me back when this game was at its peak, then you guys would cancel me for real. Blue, this game came out almost 10, it was like, what, 8 years ago? You would have been like 10 or 11, or like 11 to 12. I don't think anyone's actually that pressed to cancel an 11 to 12-year-old.
Whoa, I had no idea Victoria's parents owned the Chase space.
Oh, that's
Color
kind
me
of cool.
impressed.
That is actually kind of cool.
Victoria is about as straight as me, but she really appreciates style.
I feel like I've looked at everything. Is there anything else? Oh, her computer. Of course, of course. The most damning.
Well, well. Victoria and Taylor actually show remorse.
Like, my opinion about the game back in the days. Back in the day, I thought this game is overrated. That's fair. It was very, very popular, so I could see if it wasn't something that piqued your interest, then you would have assumed that. Where hat die Kekse aus der Dose or Dos? I don't know. Geklot. Classic German jingle about stealing cookies. There's a classic jingle about stealing cookies? That's hilarious. Kate didn't deserve the shit she got, and the fact Jefferson would even hit that she deserved it pissed me off. Honestly, like, this man makes no sense, but clearly he doesn't give a shit about consent. Or any of that in any sort of situation. So, I don't know. It was really shitty of him to say, especially as a teacher. Like, come on, man. He should have known better. I was just a Minecraft kiddo back then, so yeah. Fair, that's fair. Okay. She's talking to Sweet Tea. Such a stupid nickname. Anyway. What a trip that was today, seeing Max and Kate like that. I need a drink too. Let me know the time. I'm just avoiding some lame-ass science homework. How can anybody do fucking homework after somebody almost jumps off a roof? I can't believe we all saw it live on twitch.tv. It was like watching a reality show, and I've never seen the campus so quiet. Like everybody's hiding or afraid. I feel like total shit for everything I said about Kate and that stupid video. Let's get some peeps to meet up later. The girl needs a serious curfew cocktail. We'll drink to Kate. Like, I really feel for these kids, because I know most 17 to 18-year-olds are stupid as fuck. Anyone in the chat who's 17 to 18 years old, love you, but it's true. We're all stupid. So I can get how they were, and that these people are also incredibly selfish. So I could get how they wouldn't realize the effect of their bullying has, and this very likely might be the first time they've ever bullied someone to attempting to take their own life. So that is a lot to reconcile with, and definitely a big reality check that I don't think anybody would really be equipped to handle. But at the same
It's
time,
like a thread for sociopaths.
at the same
Max
time,
Crackfield? Lame. Party on, dudes.
it means who stole the cookies from the box. Oh, okay. And then it goes like, Mel hat die Kekse aus der Dos geklaut. Mel stole the cookies from the box. Oh, okay, that's fun. That's, I think it's so funny that there just is a classic jingle for that. I mean, Rev is stupid, I agree. Wait, what is Rev? I might have missed something in chat. Oh, he first of all, Tweemo? I don't know if he's calling us a tween emo kid or a mix of twee/emo. I'm not really sure if twee was used back when this game was written. Because I've seen people consider that, like, indie Tumblr style. Not the, like, grunge, but the other one. From around, like, 2014. They call it twee. But then everyone else was like, nobody actually called it that back in the day. So I'm not really sure. But both of those would fit, except for the fact that Max is 18 fucking years old. So she wouldn't actually be a tween. But if you're making fun of someone, I'm reading too much into this. It's just a stupid insult. Anyway. Yep, bitch got suspended. I think it's so funny how much they make fun of Max taking selfies. Like, especially now that is like the norm. Like, my grandma takes selfies. Everybody takes selfies. I think that's hilarious that they always call her out on it. Anyway. Max Crackfield and Blackwell need to go fucking down. At the end of the world party is fucking on. You in? They're so dramatic. Anyway. She thinks it's dumb. One of my favorite quotes from this game is "Release the Kraken." That is a good one. Honestly, as much as I talk about how horrible the dialogue in this game is, it's got some gems. It's got
That's
some
a lot of
gems.
bank just to clean paint from a sweater.
$30? I don't know. I've never used the dry cleaners, but aren't they like always expensive?
Victoria's Secret. She's a geek.
Blueberry girl. She's a weeb. She's an art kid though. What do you expect? Every art kid is a weeb to some degree.
Nothing to see here. I guess I shouldn't be so bummed. Not
One of
that
the
Victoria
altars-
couldn't hide her shit.
Oh, one of the altars is
Man,
17 and
I'm
stupid.
getting paranoid.
That's fair. That's so fair. I don't know if you'll be streaming next week on Saturday, but if you do, then I expect a big happy birthday text from me in the chat here. Wait, not Saturday. Thursday next week. I should be. I should be streaming Thursday next week. I don't see why I wouldn't. No, I should definitely be streaming. I know at some point in early May, I will be dog sitting for a couple days, and then I think I'm going to visit my parents. It's unclear, because my parents also want to come up here to visit. So, I'm not really sure. I'll figure that out when I get there. But yeah, Blue's having a birthday coming up on us. Everyone's like waiting for Kate. I don't think Dana had anything
Hey,
to do
Dana.
with it.
How are you doing?
Better than Kate. I just can't believe she would even attempt suicide.
Oof. She did not just say better than Kate. Yeah, we all are kind of. Well, I don't know what the best thing to say because all of these are like kind of true. Yeah.
I knew she was depressed, but I had no idea how bad.
Must be serious to throw yourself off the roof.
I mean, I guess so. Actually, it'd be Friday for me, but I pretend it's Thursday. Oof, that's fair. That's fair. We'll have to tell you happy birthday in the Discord first. Kate was serious. That's all you know. Why was she on the roof?
Kate was serious. But it's not all about that video.
So what exactly are you saying, Max? You think this has something to do with Nathan being expelled?
It's complicated.
It's complicated. I don't want to drag you into this, okay? Not yet, anyway.
I'm getting scared now. But people here are still sneaking out tonight.
What? Like, who?
Victoria bounced out of here earlier, and now you, Sherlock?
Not me. I need a break from today. Get some sleep too, Dana. I'll see you later.
Max must think Dana is stupid because she's sitting here with her door open and we just told her we're not sneaking out, but then we also clearly do not walk towards our room. And I'm pretty sure Dana would hear this massive heavy door. Dana is smarter than Max thinks. Let's see if you guys will remember my B-Day. I won't be harsh if you guys forget, just curious. Also bad at remembering B-Days. That's fair, that's fair. I'll try my best.
So Chloe is waiting for me in front of the main hall.
Yes. Okay. Head towards the right. We can take a picture of a squirrel. We take a lot of pictures of squirrels in this game. Beside the firefly. Oh, these squirrels. 5th of May, mark it on your calendar. Will do. Actually, if I just circle the 5th of May on my calendar, will I remember what that means? I really did circle it. Let's see if I remember what that means. I should have circled it in blue instead of green. Okay. I gotta do a little bit of rewind. Photo. All right, there we go.
And say nut. Gotcha.
What does this actually look like? I'm gonna be honest. This game hypes up Max to be a wonderful photographer. Did it? Oh. This game hypes Max up to be a wonderful photographer, but like, to be honest, her pictures aren't really that special. like some of them are kind of nice, but then like this one's really nice, but then some of them are like not. Might just be a matter of opinion and difference in artistic style. I also haven't really dabbled in photography seriously in a couple of years, so who am I to talk? Max does things more often than me. I will remind you, I appreciate that, Froggy. Not the headphones. Max Mig. I know Max is limited. Honestly, every character in this game, when it comes to their photography skills, they're limited by the composition skills of the people who made the game.
Oh, are you serious? I'm toast if he sees me.
Like,
nobody can expel me. Not yet, anyway.
Oh, I almost feel bad for Principal Wells. But yeah, like, I know they're limited by the skills of the people who made the game, but clearly, like, they have good cinematography vision.
Blackwell
shouldn't be that different. Alright. Rewind, and then Max, we don't have time for this. Bro, you better run.
I have a set of keys on me.
Max the Ninja strikes again.
Throwing shade all over the place. Fair. I'm gonna be honest. The only, like, photo that a character in this game has taken that's made me go, yo, that's so sick, is Max's Everyday Heroes contest photo. But that was when I was, like, 17 years old and very deep into Tumblr. And, like, if somebody had taken that photo in real life and posted it on Tumblr, the girlies would have eaten it up. We would have been having a meal. A full course buffet feast on that photo. But I don't think it aged super well. And people are very right to criticize Max for winning with it.
Get it? Booyah. Like I'm a scary punk ghost.
More like a scary punk asshole.
So true.
Hey, Chloe, I didn't exactly have the greatest day trying to keep my friend from jumping off the roof. I don't think I need you to prank me tonight, okay?
Sorry, but you absolutely balls to the walls did save your friend.
Kate
That is
saved
true.
herself.
That is also
I
true.
couldn't even use my power. My head felt like it was being crushed. Then I had no clue what to say to her on that roof.
Don't be so modest, Rockstar. Kate is alive because of you. You obviously said the right thing, and your badass power is gonna save us all. We just need to connect the plays.
And find out who almost killed Kate. We have to stop this from happening to anybody else.
Oh yeah, and somehow stop that tornado from wiping out Arcadia Bay, right?
Oof. That's a lot. Max has some serious problems. Welcome in, slept on a Lego. Yeah, no, like, every single character in this game is very heavily flawed, but Max gets put up on this pedestal, and I don't get it. Like, she's kind of a dickhead.
Didn't you say that it was all about chaos theory? I don't see any control over this chaos.
Oh, right. Except for your ability to, oh yeah, manipulate time and space. No biggie.
Chloe,
No biggie.
I just feel weird about some of my decisions. Especially after I just got Nathan expelled.
Dude, do not even torture yourself like that. Let's focus on looking for clues, okay?
Honestly, as much as I was saying last week that Nate is very much a sympathetic character, he did kind of deserve getting expelled. Proud of myself that I wasn't born on Star Wars Day since I don't really like Star Wars. 5-5 is perfectly balanced. You are so fair and valid. Pinky, welcome in! Welcome in, Pinky! I've heard about this. Have you not seen Life is Strange before? It is one of my favorite games. We're like halfway through it right now, but if anything is a little bit confusing for you, I will be more than happy to pause and do a little explaining and recapping. There's a lot of plot threads that are starting to show up and come together here. Glad I'm not a native English speaker, so the fake teen slang in this game didn't bother me as much. Oh my gosh. Yes. No, you are literally better than everyone. I remember, so obviously I've been playing and like watching this game since it came out. back in like 2015 is when it came out. I was a teenager, both when this game is set and when it actually came out. No one ever talked like this. But a year or two ago, Ranbu played it, and Ranbu was not a teenager when this game came out. That is important to note. So I'm pretty sure they went into this game thinking that's how people used to talk. So the whole time they're like, yeah, this dialogue didn't age well. Like, buddy, it was never good to begin with, trust me.
Right. For one thing, there's too much coincidence between the people around Kate and Rachel.
Like Step Prick and Nathan Prescott?
Not just them.
Not just them.
Yep. I just want to beat the shit out of those particular bros.
They're
And even
invalid.
though I don't know her, it feels like Rachel is guiding us to the truth.
Fuck the truth. I just want to find my friend right now. It scares me to think where she could be. Do you think she's...
Kicking it? Alive? Dead?
Dead? I'm sorry. I hate even saying that, Chloe.
Not as much as I hate thinking it. Max,
Fair.
we have to find Rachel soon. We have to.
I promise you we will. Like you said, it's time to start the search for clues. Now tell me what's your secret.
Drum roll, please. I present the spare keys to Blackwell. Thank you,
Nice.
Step Prick.
You are such a boss, Chloe. I just don't want you to get into any more trouble.
Look at all the trouble dropping in Arcadia Bay. At this point, who gives a fuck anymore?
Oh, the lights
We're
just
in it
went
to
out.
win it, Max.
I've
Lead the
never
way.
noticed that
I'm
before.
so
I don't know
glad
why
you're my
I love
partner
that
in
so
crime.
much.
As long as you're my partner in time.
Insert groan here.
I just realized, so we saw the lights go off in the background, and we're about to see somebody come out of the school. That was them!
Thank you again so much for helping
Continuity!
me put
Oh,
together a
wow.
portfolio.
I love that.
Hopefully the rest of the class will follow your lead. I'm sorry I was distracted. As you know, it's not been a good day for Blackwell.
I know this has been an awful day, and you can talk to me anytime, Mr. Jefferson.
Thank you, Victoria. I'm glad it had a relatively happy ending.
I don't know what I would have done if Katie jumped.
Katie? I had no idea you two were that close. Did she?
Well, how does this affect the Everyday Heroes contest?
It doesn't. The contest is still a go, and I still have to pick the winner to best represent Blackwell. I've got all the photos, except one from Max.
I'll give you a one-word sneak preview of Max's photo. Selfie. Listen, you've seen my entry. You know it's better than that. Wouldn't that be so cool to hang out together in San Francisco, Mark?
Stick to Mr. Jefferson, Victoria, please. And, I haven't picked a winner yet.
You already love my work, so it's not like you're playing favorites. Just imagine if you picked my photo, though. We would have to spend a lot of time together. That could be fun, don't you think?
I'm going to think that you didn't say any of that.
You might as well choose me. Otherwise, I might have to tell people you offered to choose my photo for favors or something.
As a favor to your future, I'll also ignore that undisguised threat. This conversation is officially over, Miss Chase. I suggest you go back to your dorm now.
Wait! I only...
A rare Mr. Jefferson W.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I know he shut her down, but it's still really weird of him to meet up with her that late at night. Bro is no simp. No, bro knows he's not gonna catch a case. Not like
So
that, at least.
Stupid.
But I don't know
Just
if...
when I think Victoria can't get any more evil.
Max.
She's about to get real at Blackwell. Let's go find out.
Like, I don't know if Victoria and Jefferson have actually done anything together before, but at least he shut her down that time. No need to recap, sadly. I'm still working, so I'd miss all of it anyway. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Pinky. Hopefully your work doesn't take too much longer, or hopefully it's not too frustrating.
Chloe the Keymaster.
You know it.
Oof. I don't know about the plot of the game, but I probably would
Dude,
only choose the
I don't
optimistic
know about
choices.
this. We're both already in so much trouble.
Not to mention the weed you brought into my room.
Not the weed.
Joking.
I'm serious. We're not kids anymore. We're breaking and entering.
If I have a
Committing a
key,
real
how can it be
crime.
breaking? I get charges for just entering.
I'm serious.
Trespassing, Chloe.
We could go to jail.
Trespassing.
Not if I'm related to the head of Blackwell Security. Stepshit will not want me in the hands of the local police. So
That's
we
also
better
true.
find out what's in the principal's office first. You can rewind if we get caught, right? You have mad powers, Max.
But my powers didn't save Kate. Maybe I did on my own.
Come on. One more door and our work here is done.
Chloe, I hope Rachel is fine. Max, she's probably dead, bro. Honestly. Like, she's been missing for... Where's the missing person's poster? There's gotta be one of them somewhere. They're all over the fucking place. Okay. Girl, run. I know they're literally everywhere. Right. So, the missing persons posters, there we go. Here's one I can look at. She has been missing.
Where the hell are you, Rachel Amber?
Girl, I wanted to read. She's been missing for a while. I think a few months, several months at this point, because we are playing, it is currently like early October in the game. And I think she's might have been missing since like, I don't know, the spring? A while. And I know this may not be accurate information, and it may be different for a child than a teenager, but on Criminal Minds back in the day, when I was on a dangerous path to becoming a true crime girly, they did say multiple times on the show that like the likelihood of a missing persons that was a child or like a minor being alive drastically dropped after the first like 24 to 72 hours. So it's not looking good for little old Rachel. Mr. Jefferson is the best teacher ever. Nothing can destroy my respect for this man. Okay. I still think, even though he did shut Victoria down as he should as the adult in the situation, it's still a little weird that he met up with her. What time is it? It is... So they were meeting up sometime around 11:30 or later. Far too late for them to be meeting up. That could have been an email or a morning meeting. Definitely not appropriate for them to meet up that late, in my opinion.
Max, you've already seen the damn hallway. Get over here and see something new.
Shut up, Chloe, please. I'm bored with an annoying headache. Ooh, well, welcome back, Bisexual Disaster. I don't think you've missed a whole lot.
That's it. What the fuck? The security officer should have the key to the principal's office.
He's hiding shit, like everybody here.
Well, now we definitely have to get this door open. Believe it or not, I know a little about lockpicking, thanks to Frank. I might as well test out my thief skill.
Alright,
Go
alright.
for it. We're already in this deep.
Well, you could look for the key, just in case.
Why, yes, I could.
We don't do that, though, do we? I think I'm supposed to look first before it actually is like, why don't you just make a bomb?
Nothing here.
Gonna join them for some reputation. Gonna have company celebration on Friday. Oh, I hope you have fun.
Dead end.
By the way, I'm aware of what I'm saying. I've played through this game numerous times. Yeah, I remember we were talking about the ending of the game last week, so I'm well aware that you're well aware. I'm reacting based on what we're supposed to know right now. Just the statement, what the fuck, describes most of my life. Mood. Big mood.
Only a total phony would wear a crappy hat like that.
I'm sure some old guy loves that hat.
Here are the keys. None for the principal's office. No
Well,
key for
yeah.
thee. We have to find another way in.
Guess I didn't spend enough time with Frank. But I'll use my DIY lockpick tools while you come up with a better plan.
My
Awesome.
plan has a name.
Not our simp friend.
Hey, Warren, you busy? Just bubble hearth, you'll be okay. Listen, I need your physics expertise stat. Without naming names, if somebody had access to the art and science labs and wanted to construct a device that would, say, open a locked door, would you maybe kinda know how? Huh? No, I'm just asking for fun.
We're just gonna write a book.
Thanks, science
that's all.
guy. No. Stay. We need you as backup. Just send the text instructions now. I'm
Warren the
sorry,
Giga
I'm
Simp,
just not
literally.
sure about a movie night right now. Don't hate me. And thanks for the help.
She's been missing for about half a year at this point.
Sucks ass.
So a really
Goddamn
long
dork.
time.
Try not to wake up everybody at Blackwell.
Sorry, Max. I got nothing. What about your plan?
We're gonna blow it up.
I'm gonna go put it together. Can you stay here and not get caught?
I might get on the other side of that door before you, Lupin.
The race is on. See you soon.
We are gonna give in to the JD Kinney from Heather's allegations.
Warren is such a classic nerd. Let's see if I can find those items.
I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to run. No, I hate Warren with a burning passion. I only learn to hate him more the older I get. Why can I search the trash can for it?
Empty. Come on.
Oh, right. Let me actually... So we need sugar, a soda can. I wasn't done reading. If only I would be rich so I could stay here longer and watch. Do you have a nice comfy stream? I'm going to sleep now and have fun and see y'all. Blue out. Have a wonderful night, Blue. We appreciate you coming and hanging out for as long as you could. I hope you sleep well and good luck with work/school tomorrow. Anyway, have a good night. Okay. So, we need sugar, a soda can, duct tape, and sodium chlorate. I've never done this without a guide, but I'm gonna try my best. Like I said last week, I will look at a guide if I need to when it gets frustrating, but or when it comes to saving someone's life, because I don't want to go through
There's
that.
got to be something I can use here.
But sick. Wait. Nice. It's like that one Vincent van Gogh painting, I think. Cool. Alright. Oh, was she gonna mention that painting if I look?
Ew, gross. At
Oh.
least switch to e-cigs.
Never mind. But anyway, I don't remember what I was saying. I feel like I was gonna say something.
Here's the sodium chlorate box.
Oh, okay. So I gotta figure out a way to get up there. Probably a chair of some kind. I know the other photo's also in here. It's with the aquarium.
Everybody's asleep. I hate to wake them up, but I want a picture.
She's
Good
so
evening,
mean.
Fish.
I wouldn't do this in real life. Just know I'd let
Thanks,
those fishes
Fish.
sleep.
Nice work.
Alright, let's turn that off.
Please resume your slumber.
Alright. So, oh, what does the graffiti say?
I never said they were great, troll.
I could not make out what that said. Something, Max, something. No clue. Okay. So wait, we already know where the sodium... Well, let's just look through everything else just to make sure we don't...
No, this mixture
Okay.
doth not work.
Science book. I think I'm supposed to be able... Because... Oh. Never mind.
You
I had to
know you're
look.
clumsy, Max. Don't waste your rewind power. Use the damn chair.
Okay. That's how you trigger the chair.
Only 3 more items to go.
Right. What were the other ones? Where are the texts from Warren? Why are they at the bottom? I need those. Okay, duct tape, soda can, and sugar. Okay. Sugar's gotta be somewhere. I feel like the sugar would be in here. Ah, yes.
Ooh, sugar.
Nice. These are the exam files.
You're halfway home, Max. An A-? All right. So Dr. Max did help Warren this morning.
Oof. I'm not gonna change his grade. Fuck that guy. Alright, everything else might be
Gross. I hate that formalin smell.
Trash cans in here to check for the cans? Oh no, I can just see all these trash cans are empty as hell. They probably all are. Not gonna lie. They probably all are. Can those fish get some privacy? Max is literally the worst. Where's the art? Where's the... I'm assuming Jefferson's classroom is the art room? There's gotta be some duct tape in here.
This is like a scene in a horror film.
Oh, we can look through the contest pictures.
Oh, Kate. Even when you were sad, you tried to see the good in the world.
Like, it is kind of hard to judge the photographs because they are drawn like this, but, there's not really a focus. They don't have good headroom. Like, maybe if this were a real photo, it would hit different. Like, what the heck is that even supposed to be? No clue.
Daniel's a better illustrator than photographer, said Max, the art critic.
No, that's so true. Got his forehead cut off.
Hello.
Hello, Vent! Welcome in! 19 whole months. That's crazy. That is insane. Insane behavior. Well, welcome in. Thank you so much for the sub. Cannot hear or see anything right now, but we'll be in soon. Okay. We'll let Vent know that they are loved and appreciated.
Victoria, that is pretty fucking sweet.
I mean,
how can I hate somebody that shoots like that?
It's a good picture, but it's not that good. Anyway.
I feel gross even looking at Nathan's work, but he does have some style.
Now that's a cool photo. I think I need to bring my admiration of Nathan's artwork to my psych eval.
You can never escape the lighthouse here.
Me looking in the bathroom mirror at 6 a.m. This is like a scene in a horror film. Fair. Honestly, being awake at 6 a.m. is just like that.
Victoria's cigarettes? I'm sure Mr. Jefferson is impressed.
You know, if this game came out because I'm pretty sure whoever wrote this game probably also felt some type of way about the youth.
The tape is mine.
It very much feels like an older...
Only one more ingredient left.
Like, man in his 40s who has no clue what teen girls talk like. But it also feels like sometimes the characters are written in bad faith. But, oh, the can, obviously, duh. But I feel like if this game came out a few years later, it would be all about the vapes and making fun of kids for vaping. But, like, honestly, even in 2015, 2013, when this game is set, like, I didn't know that many teenagers that smoked cigarettes. Like, they were kind of on their way out in popular culture. Oh, that was easy.
Okay, I have the can. Now it's time to show Chloe that Max is the bomb.
Like, there's a reason people my age and slightly older are so mad about vapes, because I've heard people say that, like, the nicotine industry was on its way out, it wasn't popular anymore. And there were not that many younger people that partook of it. But, then they made it taste fun. And repackaged it, and then it got everyone in a chokehold again. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't know a lot about vaping. All I know is I have a friend who vapes and they're really funny with it because they just go exile themselves in the corner without saying anything to anyone, and you'll be looking at, like, in a conversation looking around like, wait, where did so-and-so go? And they're just off in the corner quietly vaping to themselves. And it's hilarious.
Take it easy on the door, Chloe. Let's try this instead. Boom! Literally.
Girl just
yes! Time to blow shit up!
Pipe bomb. Why does Warren know how to do this? That's another red flag for Warren. Sorry, but he shouldn't know how to do this. He responded a little too quickly for someone who would have had to Google it.
That was so fucking cool! Oh, we are toast! Here comes the whole Arcadia Bay Fire and Police Department.
So what should we do?
It's not that serious. Girl, get out the way! Girl! not that serious. I just go rewind time. And anyone with a brain can figure that out. Where's the fucking door? Wait. Let me orient myself in this room. There we go.
If I can get this bastard open, she can't cheat with her rewind. Oh, this is bullshit. Fuck you, door.
I love Chloe.
Welcome to my domain.
You are magic. I have no clue how the hell you got in there, but you did it, sister.
The company I keep. Now, let's find what we want and beat it. My powers only go so far.
Man, I can see why the principal locks this room up. Fancy faux art crap. He must want everybody to know he has money, but no taste.
Me spending an ungodly amount of money on anime merchandise.
How can you trust somebody who has a fucking bronze bird in his office? I'm glad I
True.
was expelled.
Yes, if only the principal had a Monet or Picasso, you'd still be at Blackwell.
Eat me. I'm gonna pilfer the papers on this ugly-ass desk.
You know, it was developed by a French studio. That is
Okay,
fair.
sure. It's
That is
ugly,
fair.
but damn, is it a cozy chair.
Oh, I do
This is your
agree.
chance to truly get all deductive and shit, Sherlock. Find us some clues about Rachel, or Kate, or Nathan.
Oh, we're gonna go through
Anyway,
everything. We are
I'm on the
snooping.
case.
But no, I do agree that the story that the game has to tell is good enough that it outweighs the shitty dialogue. I will give it that. Okay. So he just knew how to do this. He just knew how to do this. I hate that he just knew that. That's really sketchy of him. Okay. Can I turn the lamp on so I can actually see something? Thank you.
This pretty much sums up Kate. Shy and sweet. And in the wrong place.
So if you guys want to call Kate's parents, these are the numbers. She was born in September 12th, 1995. Wait a minute. Oh no, I guess... Sorry, I just had a very stupid realization. Most of the characters in this game are supposed to be about 17 to 18 years old in 2013. I was around 17 to 18 years old in 2015 when the game came out. So it does check out that they would be 2 years older than me. Sorry, I didn't put any of that together. Kate Beverly Marsh, she's got a 3.9 GPA. For my non-Americans, that is pretty good. I think 4.0 is like the big one, the high one. I don't know if it's the highest, but it basically is, like, might as well be the highest. So Kate's very smart. GPA is consistently outstanding. She represents the very best of the students at Blackwell. She's got an optimistic attitude and a quiet work ethic. Her extracurricular activities with the Meals on Wheels program has been acknowledged on K-Bay 7 News. The Meals on Wheels program, for anyone who doesn't know, is basically like a program that takes food and like meals to people and delivers like a bunch of meals to their houses, like people in need. That's why it's Meals on Wheels, because you're like delivering instead of, there's a lot of food things like that, like the person would have to go pick it up themselves, but that one delivers. So it's like Uber Eats for soup kitchens and food charity. I feel like I explained that not super great. Her diverse religious studies group has been a welcome addition to the wide range of student-led spiritual programs at Blackwell. So Kate, she might be a Christian, but she's not a bigot. I love that for her. She also has one of the best attendance records in the school's history. As a school nurse, I should inform you that Kate Marsh appears to have experienced some recent emotional or physical trauma. I spoke to her briefly, and she was upset but vague and refused to talk further with me. I think it's important that we keep our eyes on her and make sure she's not under duress from other classmates, as is my suspicion. Classic Nurse W. Classic Nurse Win. At the present time, there is a security investigation into a controversial video allegedly featuring Kate Marsh at a Vortex Club party that has been uploaded onto the internet without her knowledge or alleged consent, along with her claim of being taken to the hospital during the party. See the attached files for complete details. That's horrific.
Only 2 more files to go.
Like, I really feel for Kate. And I hate that in order for her case to be investigated, like, they have to
Look at this pile.
look into the video and everything, when people watching and looking into the video was part of her problem in the first place. Like, that's gotta be rough.
That is so cool that my signature actually counted.
Cute!
Go, Miss Grant.
Alright, I'm not even gonna pretend I can read that. As a principal of Blackwell Academy, it is my glad, happy, fortunate duty to inform you that your petition to block the installation of a new surveillance system has received enough signatures for the school to reject the plan. It is not my policy to take sides in these matters, as we encourage the faculty and student body to participate in their school's operation. However, I did recognize the controversial nature of these cameras and shared your concern for possible invasions of privacy. Thank you for your passion and for inspiring Blackwell students to make their voices heard. I hope they will feel empowered. Wait a minute! Okay, so obviously we have broken into the school right now. Mild spoilers, but see, security does come around and find out that somebody has broken into the school, but so they just for real do not have security cameras at all anywhere in the school, which is wild to me because I've never gone to a school that didn't have security cameras in the hallways and the classrooms. That is so interesting. Anyway. So you're pretty much the same age as Max and Chloe. I was when the game first came out. My girlfriend's sister was born in 2000, so she had been my point of reference for this game up until now. Your girlfriend's sister is the same age as my younger brother. That is so funny. But yeah, no, I was definitely like the age group they were trying to mimic when this game came out. So I would have been like, the slang should have been the same or close enough. But I always forget that it was made by a French studio, so obviously there are going to be things that are different in translation, and slang doesn't translate super easily across languages, so I get it. I always forget about that. Oh, we can photo Chloe.
Say hello to my little friend.
Say goodnight to the bad guy.
She's so edgy. Oof. I love Chloe, though. Can't help it. I've loved her for many a years.
Tumbleweeds.
Not the Girl, you didn't even open it. You just looked.
So, Nathan Prescott's dad is a bully, too. Shocker.
I mean, you don't get that rich and powerful by being nice. To be honest. In the light of recent outrageous allegations against my son and his suspension, I feel that my large contributions to Blackwell Academy should also be suspended. Of course, this situation can be rectified once Nathan is reinstated at Blackwell with a written apology. Along with that, I understand that the tragic event involving Miss Marsh gives you pause, but I would suggest that canceling Thursday's party is not conducive to the can-do spirit of Blackwell Academy. I expect you to reconsider and come to the same obvious conclusion. Thank you. I hate this man. He's a horrible father. Chloe, the original edgelord, making people question their sexuality since 2015. Honestly, I still love her, though.
Weird. This asshole has a spotless record.
It's not the real record. 3.7 GPA, so he's supposed to be smart. His middle name is Joshua? Okay. Nathan Prescott continues his family's historical legacy at Blackwell Academy with a stellar academic record and a variety of extracurricular activities, including work with the Arcadia Bay Homeless Fund. Nathan is also popular with students and faculty. He stands as a good... What? That word is not even anywhere on this page. He stands as a proud representative of Blackwell. What am I saying?
Like I'm not gonna read my own personal file.
Absolutely. All right, we got a 2.8, so Max is not... Like, she's not bad, but she's not great either. I think a 2.8 would be like a lot of C's and B's. So it's pretty middle of the road. Not great, but, you know, she's not failing, so that's all that matters. Alright, Max, as she prefers to be called, is considered a... Oh yeah, because my name is legally Maxine Caulfield. Gross. As she prefers to be called, is considered a quiet, attentive student with much potential for her photography. Her GPA fluctuates, and she has acknowledged she should be doing better. Her teachers back up her quiet intelligence though some complaints find her too nervous and nosy. Some faculty members would like Max to speak up more in class and be more assertive. Others would like her to be less so, but this is a common student suggestion rather than a specific recommendation. Update. Despite some recent confrontations with Blackwell security, Max showed herself to represent the very best of Blackwell Academy by stopping a fellow student, Kate Marsh, from jumping off the dormitory roof today. At this time, there's an ongoing police-faculty investigation, but Max's heroism is undisputed. Wild.
This file is going to be so spotless, I'll projectile vomit.
Victoria is smart. She's got a 3.9. Victoria Chase is the gold standard for Blackwell Academy, a student with a consistently high GPA and extracurricular activities that reflect her career goals in photography. Victoria also receives high marks from faculty for her devotion to the Vortex Club, among other organizations devoted to Blackwell spirit and history. Like, honestly, if Victoria had the capability of being nice, she would be a Mary Sue.
I have to make sure Warren doesn't have a criminal background.
Warren's got a fucking 4.0, because of course he does. Warren is considered an exemplary student and represents a long tradition of excellence in science of Blackwell. He has the gift, or curse, of gab, depending on the faculty. Some have accused him of playing science pranks, but this is not confirmed by his science teacher, Mrs. Grant. We hope Warren focuses on his academic vision and continues towards his bright future. Max, if that's her real name, is the quiet, attentive student with less potential for being the protagonist in an episodic graphic adventure. So true. How could they know?
Let's nab this last file, Sherlock. Always wanted to say nab. Rachel doesn't seem so troubled based on all this.
I also
But
love
there's not
Rachel.
much here about the police investigation.
I don't think there is a police investigation. I don't remember if this game tells us much about police involvement for Rachel's case. I know a lot of times when like a missing teenager, especially like an older teenager, is deemed as someone who's prone to running away, they'll just assume she's a runaway and not actually investigate. So I think that's what's happened with Rachel's case, and that's why Chloe is the only person who gives a shit about putting up the missing persons posters. Don't know if that's actually, like, confirmed or anything. I really don't remember. There are some things about this game where I don't remember where the headcanons end and the actual canon information begins. Unfortunately, Rachel Amber has stopped attending classes for the past month, and she's left no contact with students or faculty for the past month. Her parents are at the present unaware of her whereabouts, and Blackwell hopes for her quick return to continue her academic excellence. Rachel Amber is the quintessential student representation of Blackwell Academy. She excels in all of her studies and extracurricular activities, which are numerous. Popular with both students and faculty, she has the de facto qualities of scholarship and leadership that is a hallmark of Blackwell's legacy. Her diverse goals include a career in international law and fashion modeling. There's no doubt that Rachel will achieve all of her dreams with Blackwell as the fulcrum. This is Lieutenant Chris Rossi. Just wanted to let you know that Rachel Amber's investigation has officially been closed on our end. Oh, yeah, okay. So they aren't investigating because, I mean, when have we ever known police officers to really do their jobs? But you know what? That's fair. For legal reasons, that's a joke. No one use this against me in the future. I don't know what kind of legal trouble. I don't plan on getting in legal trouble, but no one ever does. We always hope that for one magic clue, but once again, Arcadia Bay covers up another secret. We always keep our eyes and ears open, but that's all we can do for now. That's sad.
Man, I don't blame the principal for expelling Chloe. Bad, Chloe.
GPA 1.7. That's horrible. Chloe Elizabeth Price. Of course she has the middle. I feel like everybody has the middle name Elizabeth if they were born in like the 90s. Chloe Price is a problematic student at Blackwell despite the best efforts of the faculty and administration to guide her academically and cancel her on Twitter. Chloe does little homework and is often willfully belligerent to her teachers. She has caused numerous class disruptions with inappropriate comments and rude gestures to fellow students. She was recently suspended for spray painting graffiti in the parking lot. Even though Chloe is an intelligent student with potential, she chooses to squander it on empty rebellion against a non-mandatory institution. Update, Chloe Price is no longer a student at Blackwell. See attached police reports. That's not funny. That is kind of funny.
I think we found everything in here. I should go join Chloe now.
The add-on Before the Storm was okay to me, but Life is Strange 2 and Life is Strange True Colors, I don't know, man. I've played through them, but I never felt to replay them while I've replayed Life is Strange 1 multiple times. No, that's fair. It's really hard to recapture the lightning in the bottle moment that you have. And I think part of it is a lot of us go into the other games expecting it to have the same emotional pool that this one does.
I know you have shit to hide.
But it's not going to come off the same. The Adventure Zone podcast has that same problem where everyone loved the first story that they did, Balance. And even though the stories they did after that were good, it didn't satiate that same spot the way Balance did. So people just grew disappointed with it. I will say, though, I've never watched or played Life is Strange 2, so I can't say anything about it. And I've never finished watching a playthrough of True Colors, because I knew I wanted to play it myself. So I don't know how that story ends, so I also can't say a whole lot about it. But I will say, I really liked Before the Storm. Chloe and Rachel were the characters that drew me into Life is Strange, the first game, to begin with. So that was very much going back and filling in the pieces and letting me get to know Rachel, because I was obsessed. I was obsessed with them back in the day. So I really, really liked Before the Storm. But I will say, Chloe is a very frustrating character, and she stresses me out. And Before the Storm really, really leans into that character flaw of hers. And I've seen a lot of people talk about how she's so awkward with how she interacts with people that the game is incredibly frustrating to play, because you'll think when you pick your dialogue options, it doesn't play out the way you think it would. But no, I've watched Before the Storm playthroughs all the way through like 2.5 times. I'm gonna be honest, one of my friends streamed it, but I didn't pay attention throughout that whole thing because I don't really remember why. But I have like fully attentive to it twice, and then I've watched it again not fully attentive, but when I was paying attention, it was all in and immersed. So I'm very excited to play it myself. It'll be like my 3rd to 4th time experiencing it when I do play it.
Even the trash
But
bin is
again,
empty?
I'm very, very like locked in and obsessed with the characters that it's about, so it's probably why I feel that way. Alright, let's speak to her.
Max, you better come check out these files. Nathan accuses Rachel of bringing drugs on campus, and my step troll went along because he thinks Rachel was a bad influence on me. Assholes.
If David is teaming up with Nathan Prescott, that's a bad sign.
Nathan Prescott III.
Not the
Ooh,
third.
He's so money. And you know the Prescotts dropped major bank to bury Nathan's real file.
Oh, absolutely.
Look, it reads like a rap sheet. Bad grades, teacher complaints, secret probation. But I was expelled?
At least Nathan was finally suspended. Check out that note. Open it.
It's just some crazy drawing.
No, it's not.
It's not a drawing. Look. Rachel in the dark room. Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it.
That's fucked up. What does this even mean? Nathan is truly psychotic. I know he has something to do with Rachel missing.
Whoa, listen to this. David M. always asks what's going on in my head. David M. always helps me follow those he follows. It's pretty cryptic.
No, it sounds like they formed some sort of weird team, the Super Hebrews.
Jesus.
Not the superheroes.
David was stalking Kate, hassling me, and now we know he was all over Rachel too.
Oh, we are so going into his garage files. Plus, I'm getting a little paranoid in here. We got our info, let's bail. But maybe we shouldn't leave without a gift.
I can't let you do this,
No,
Chloe.
we're not taking the cozy chair.
Max, do your powers include mind reading? Or did you just rewind because I tried to steal the chair? Shit, I'm confused.
It's the powers of best friendship. I know how you roll. We should definitely
that
get
is
out of
cute.
here. We pressed our luck enough.
Hello, what have we here? Holy shit! Jackpot! Cha-ching!
Wowzer. That's a lot for the handicapped fund.
Dude, there's $5,000 here. I could pay Frank back tonight. This'll chill him out after you almost, shot him. Are you gonna make a big issue out of this? Or just rewind and take the greenbacks for yourself? I hope you do that instead of lecturing me.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember how it plays out when you don't steal the money with Frank. But I can't let Chloe be ableist. I can't let her do it. The disability fund. It's not like they're gonna get that money anywhere else because people don't want to do anything for disability unless it can be seen as charity. I can't let her be ableist.
You really want to take money from the handicapped fund? I know you need to pay Frank back, but I've got my power to protect you, right?
There's a lot of power in that horse-choking wad of cash. But yes, Moral Max is right again. I guess.
She can't be
Let's
ableist
get the hell
this
out of this office,
playthrough. I'm not
Morg.
gonna let her. I'm not gonna let her do that. She'll be fine. If I had to rank the
know
life...
that money would have helped Chloe and me.
It's not that deep. I mean, it is that deep, but it's not that deep. Where the fuck is the door? Wait. It blends in so perfectly with the wall. If I had to rank the Life is Strange games, it would be the first one as number 1, number 2, Before the Storm, number 3, True Colors, and then number 4, Life is Strange 2. That makes sense. I feel like that's probably the general consensus because, again, the first one is very iconic and people were very in love with Chloe, so it makes sense that people would love Before the Storm. And I do remember when Life is Strange 2 was announced, people were very, very disappointed that it was like new characters that weren't Chloe and Max. So I don't know if that's tainted. I mean, I'm not saying that's why you have it ranked lower, but I know that has tainted some people's view of the game. But I was really happy to see people loved True Colors. I really liked it as well. Like, the power of it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but the characters are charming enough that I'm willing to work with it anyway. But I feel like the writing is a lot stronger in what I have seen of True Colors when it comes to dialogue and the way the characters interact, which is really good. Tell Me Why by the same studio is a very good game, though. Very overlooked. I've never heard of that. I'm gonna be honest, as far as, when you say the studio, do you mean like the Don't Nod people? Or like the Don't Nod? I just love that it's like DONTNOD, so it's like, oh, I don't know what it's called, but it's where the word is the exact same forwards and backwards. I love that. I think that's so fun. But yeah, I'm only familiar with Life is
That
Strange when it
English
comes
look
to them.
scares me.
Care for a midnight swim? The Blackwell pool is ours.
Swimming? You want to take that risk now?
We gotta have our
It's
beach
been a
episode.
great week. You didn't let me take that money to pay off Frank, so if he pops a cap in my skull, at least allow me to have a little carefree fun for a few minutes.
Our beach episode.
Splish splash?
You're right. We hella deserve it. Splish splash.
Let's go.
Did you actually just say hella? I think I'm a good bad influence on you.
I will say, as cringe as it is, I also did pick up the word hella from this game for a little bit. I thought it made me sound cool. Which, anytime you pick up phrasing because you think it makes you sound cool, probably means you don't sound cool at all.
We're in the otter's lair.
Big
Not the
fucking deal.
otters.
I want that heated water.
We still have to play it cool, okay? I still go to school here.
You can own this hellhole once you figure out your rewind power.
Chloe is so psyched for girls' night out, so I better follow her evil plan.
All right, the Into the World party. Their graphic designer, so sick. Trophies. Oh, yeah. Photos. I hope I haven't missed any. Ugh, okay. So we got the one of Chloe in the principal's chair. It looks like the next one doesn't pop up until the next morning in the game, so we are good. Tell Me Why is a 3-episode adventure by Don't Nod. It's very much like Life is Strange, very good game, definitely worth the 6 to 8 hours of playtime. Oh, that is very cool. Do you mind telling us what it's about, or is it one of those games where it's like better if you don't know what you're walking into? Because I know there are some stories that are kind of like that. Like there's an anime, I'm not gonna say what it's called, but it's about the zombie apocalypse, but the main character is like delusional. And so when you first start it, it doesn't seem like it's about the zombie apocalypse, and it's like a huge plot twist in the first episode. And so when you walk into that blind, it's so impactful and
Boys
really
or girls?
cool. Let's do something LGBT.
Boys, of course. Figures. Perv. Let me check to see if the pool's heated.
Okay. You can go through people's lockers. Does it tell us when one is Warren's? Or is that just in the nightmare sequence in a later episode?
Sometimes.
I can't even read that. I do not remember this being so unreadable. Something all bad. Anyway. Logan's locker. Of course, the classic sex me up. Gotta see it. Alright, I want to go through everyone's lockers. Warren's locker. Is he creepy?
Betty developed that in Jefferson's class. But why?
But why? Why would he? Strange. And why is it in his locker? That's weird. He's a little too into us. I don't like that.
Zach is really careless. Doesn't he know what happens when I'm around?
He left his phone. Thinking bad things about you. Ew! Gross! What are you wearing? Just my crystal necklace and- You're wearing a phone? This makes no sense. I know they're sexting, but that made no sense. I think I'm too ace to understand the appeal.
Some poor hipster lost their vape.
Not the lost vape.
It's okay for Nathan to be hooked on these drugs, right?
I mean, these are very clearly prescriptions. I don't know what any of those do, but those are prescriptions. So it is fine. Unless it's the type of prescriptions where his parents just kind of forced him on it, because I've had that happen to friends before. Or they get, like, misdiagnosed for things, and then their parents push them on stuff so that they're easier to control.
I bet you do.
I love Warren Gay Ram. Classic. Max is a feminazi. Very much a product of its time. Victoria loves the D. I don't know, she might be a lesbian. Is there soap in the soap dispenser?
This one is almost empty. The guys must like their pink goo.
They wash their hands. Alright, what does that even say? Gross. Welcome in, Douchey Biscuit! I hope you are doing well. We are having a good time. We are at the part where we get to go have our beach episode with Chloe, and I'm very excited about it. This altered my brain chemistry when I first watched this, like 7 to 8 years ago.
Max, try to find the light for the pool. I want to see the sharks.
Otters don't like sharks. They bite.
Not the sharks.
So do I. Hit that light.
Saw your title, you know I had to tune in. Yes, of course. I don't remember where this light is. Okay, let me orient myself. Oh, probably in the lifeguard room.
There has to be a control panel for the lights around here.
You mean the control cabinet? It's about twins! A trans man and a woman revisiting their childhood town after having been separated when their mother died. But I don't want to spoil anything, so I'll leave it at that. Okay, that does sound pretty cool. I'll have to look into that. The pool scene. Yes, I loved the pool scene. Why would I want to... Why would I want to search through the drawer?
Yes, we get it. Otters.
Okay. Alright, cool. But no, I loved this. She got changed so fast. Also... Oh, there they are. That's gonna be such a mess. Oh, we missed her sick dive! I'm
Time
too
to do or
nosy.
dive, Max.
How do I initiate? I gotta wait for her to... There we go.
Oh yeah, baby. Feels like a hot tub. Too bad you made me feel like the queen of assholes because I wanted that cash stash. Tell
Get
me you're
over
not
it.
gonna stand there watching me like a zombie. Don't you dare! Come stop me, hippie. Okay, you asked for it.
Cowabunga!
Why, look, an otter in my water. Dun 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 dun.
You are so obvious. And I still get freaked out by that movie, so stop. I can't even watch any of those shark shows.
It's so silly because I remember when I watched Jaws for the first time at like 13 or 14 years old, it had been hyped up as like the scariest movie. And I watched it and I thought
I'll
it was
just
boring.
rewind and harpoon you. Otter's Revenge.
Cheater.
Yeah, you wouldn't know about that.
Very nice and gay. We're having a heartfelt moment here. Just
I
two
wish
girls
Rachel was
being
here.
pals. More than pals.
She would totally love being in here at night.
And grieving.
Wish you guys had met each other.
We will. With all this stuff going on, I'm starting to think everything is related, and I want to find out for Kate's sake. She almost died today.
And they
Your
were
power
best
is changing
friends.
everything, Max. Especially you.
Historians would
tell.
call them besties.
You're not so chicken shit anymore.
Thanks, girlfriend.
You know what I mean. You're becoming like this force of nature.
More like luck of nature. Come on, my power failed trying to rescue Kate. Maybe I'm just stumbling back and forth in time. For what reason?
You didn't stumble when you saved me, Max.
Thanks to
Not
you.
that time. But that's because you were there to kickstart my power.
So it's time to start moving forward in time. And we're obviously connected, since without me, you would have never discovered your power, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. You make me feel like I know what I'm doing.
And you make me feel like I have a reason for still being in Arcadia Bay.
I hope so.
Stop being so goddamn humble. You're like the smartest, most talented person I've ever known.
More than Rachel Amber?
Dude, I'm not her groupie, okay? And I'm sure you have Blackwell bros all over you.
Gross.
Like Warren.
Disgusting. Gross.
Ew. I don't want any Blackwell bros over me. There's a couple cute guys there, but they'd probably think I'm a total nerd.
Nerds are hot. You just don't have any confidence yet.
Unfortunately, that didn't come with my rewind power.
She did
No
just
worries.
call us hot.
Once you get over yourself, you're gonna make the world bow.
As long as you're there with me.
Don't look so sad. I'm never leaving you.
Now I'm getting cold in here.
There's no straight
Because we're
explanation.
yapping instead of attacking each other, otter versus shark style. I think I've had my pool experience for the year. Let's jet.
Let's call it a draw. I'm gonna freeze my ass off when I get out.
They're cute. Honestly, the contrast between their personalities is just perfect. They do balance each other very well. It makes sense that they were good friends. Chloe, the bad bitch with blue hair and tattoos, and Max is the artist, more gentle, classic but perfect. Yeah.
Gross. I feel like we just went swimming in Chlorine Bay.
You look cute with your hair soaked in chemicals.
Thanks. You would know.
Hide!
Oof. Turn your flashlight off, you stupid bitch. Anyway, sorry, we gotta hide.
Move, Max! Don't waste your power on getting busted.
I'm not gonna get busted. I'm a little confused. Oh. I thought this was a different part of the game.
You're shitting me?
Okay, this is what I was thinking we were at. Because that's
Dude,
not
hide,
obvious.
like when we were kids.
Okay.
I could use my power, or just look for a hiding spot, or both.
Where are they?
There's not really a
Hello?
hiding spot, though. Which side is he on? Oh, he's coming in through there. Okay. I sees him.
Hello? Anybody there?
Hello. Absolutely not. I'm not here. You mean to say all those console...
Better not try any Halloween
Oh.
pranks after today. I'm serious. I heard something over here.
No, you didn't.
Who's here? I got a flashlight and a stick.
Bro. Oh. Not the flashlight and a stick. Alright, we're in the clear. Okay. All the consultants of Alexander the Great, they were more than great friends? Possibly. I'm not actually familiar with that. Sorry, such a late response, but I'm doing okay. Thanks. Yeah, no worries, no worries. I'm glad you're doing okay. Just so exhausted from everything, but a little Twitch and chatting with great people is what I needed. I'm so glad that we could be here for you. A stick? Clearly the scariest weapon of all. Alright, are we clear to leave? No, we are not. No, we are not. Not yet. Okay. I mean... Wait a minute. The encounter is over. Is it not? Not a pinata, don't use the stick! Of course, that would be the worst. Also, welcome in, Negan. You know what? I got a cappuccino and a sandwich, and I'm prepared to use them. Honestly. Where the fuck did Chloe hide? How are you? I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing pretty well. Oh, I was supposed to leave through that way. Alright.
We are so invisible.
Let's bail.
But no, I'm doing pretty well. I'm very excited to be playing this game. This is one of, like, I love this game, but from episode 3 and on, it just keeps getting better and better.
Wait, turn around. They're coming. We have to find another way out.
Oh, this is bullshit. You can't go back to your dorm now. You're a Blackwell fugitive.
Not
Crash
the
at my place
fugitive.
tonight.
You want me to crash where the Blackwell security officer I just busted lives so I'll be safe? Okay.
Into the car.
We didn't bust him, though. We didn't sell him out. I made sure not to sell him out.
Later, fuckers! Max, you rock! We are so fucking awesome!
Yes, we so are.
I think it's hilarious that Chloe thinks I got off scot-free when David knows her truck and probably would have seen it there. Like, she's not sneaky. Just leave your big-ass pickup truck. Yeah, like, she's... Love her. I love this game. I played before the storm before this so I can see the game unfold from the beginning. Yo, nice. I'm playing in the order that they came out because I think it hits harder emotionally that way. Oh, they got their grippers out. Disgusting. Episode 3 fucked me up pretty good back then, seeing Chloe in that state. I think that's what the term dumbfounded was created for. That's fair. The irony of I can't sleep being written on the wall between them, very clearly asleep. Love it. It doesn't get better than that.
Always remember this moment.
They're so cute.
Photobomb!
Photo hog.
Love her. This game literally raised a question in my head. I had to look up the
It
word.
feels like a different world
Yes.
from yesterday.
We left a skid mark on Blackwell last night.
Or what question
Like
did
it
it
needs
raise in your
another
head,
one.
Negan?
I'd like to do something good for my school in Arcadia Bay. I can't even submit my photo to represent. I just don't want to be rejected.
Classic
Every great artist
problems.
gets rejected before they get accepted. So you have to enter a photo.
Even though I'm pimping the school in town you want to torch?
Come on, I don't want to see Arcadia Bay burned to the shore. I just say shit like that because I've been trying to get out of here since you left, basically. If I could find Rachel, then pay Frank off, I'm still leaving to start a whole new life.
Wish we could just hang out all morning like we used to. Maybe we should get up. I have to get back to Blackwell soon.
Oh, does the schoolgirl have a test today?
I'm
She is
starting to
still a
feel like going to
student.
Blackwell every day is a test. I just need to get on my regular school schedule again.
That's fair. Max's puns are on another level. She's the reason I kind of want to get like a cheap Polaroid to be able to take pictures like that and just have them physically. That would be nice. I know those like the little modern ones that are like really cute and pastel.
I'm so wiped out from last night.
Love those. I would love
But it
to
was
have
awesome.
one for the same reason.
I have to ponder what kind of criminal I've become.
Girl, it's not that
Last
deep.
night was only the tip of the iceberg.
We didn't even
I
steal the
have to
money.
admit.
It's fine.
It was pretty cool to take over the Blackwell gym.
Today the gym, tomorrow the world.
Welcome,
We need to step
Enraging!
it up.
How are you? I hope you're
We
doing
still
well.
have to be careful how I use my power. I don't want to get stuck in time.
There. I never know when they're done having dialogue. Welcome, Enraging! We're playing Life is Strange, the third episode, the first episode that gets real gay. It's just a Mel stream. yeah. A normal Mel stream. Okay. I think now they're just waiting for me to hit space to get up. The question was in the episode where Dana was locked in her room by the roommate for the sexting to the BF. Was why didn't Dana open the door? Was the door locked from the outside? That's a good question because it shouldn't be locked from the outside, but I think Juliet was probably like holding the door or something. I don't think they like actually animated her holding onto the door, but realistically she would have had to be like holding the door and forcing it shut. My mother tongue is German, but I've been learning English from about age 8 onwards. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, I'm tired of looking at their grippers. Let's get up.
Okay, I need to get dressed now. I love this morning light. It's so peaceful.
Wouldn't it be wicked if we could just hang out here forever like when we were kids?
That would be nice.
Yes, but sadly we're not kids anymore.
Damn,
At least
Max.
you can date now, right? My dad was terrified of the day I would discover boys.
Did you have a
So,
boyfriend?
you never really told me if you had a serious boyfriend while I was away.
Not serious. Hella stupid, usually. I went through a boy toy phase.
She's
among
a
other things.
lesbian.
I can't see you with any of the guys around here.
Because you have a good eye. That's why I was so glad Rachel came along to rescue me.
Sounds like you totally crushed on Rachel.
You would have too.
She did.
Smart, sexy, and sassy. Like me, right?
Well, duh. Maybe Rachel would have fought over both of us.
You wish. Then again, maybe. You're a photographer and she wanted to be a model.
No straight explanation for that conversation. Her back was turned to the door when she was calling her BF who didn't answer. Yeah. No, like, they didn't animate it in a way that makes sense, but realistically that would have been what was going on. Because the door locks from the inside, so she should have been able to do that. I just can't imagine Chloe with a boyfriend. No, she definitely has never had one. But I could see that she slept around a little bit, did a little bit of experimenting, because I know a lot of people do that. And then there is also Compet, which I could definitely see Chloe fall into for a little bit. A lot of people do. Alright, let's get dressed.
Man, if I had stayed hidden, David wouldn't be targeting me.
I don't give a shit.
I don't think I'll be moshing today.
We're not gonna play the route that shows... Oh. What are we gonna wear? Let's speak to Chloe again.
Hey, lazy ass, put some clothes on. Then we can scarf the awesome breakfast Joyce is cooking up.
Girl, I would, but I don't have any clothes here.
Man, if I had stayed hidden, David wouldn't be targeting me. Wow, I remember this old phone. We decorated it together.
That is very old. How am I supposed to get dressed? Oh. Right.
Ugh, still reeks like a chlorine factory.
Gross.
See if you can find a suitable outfit in my fashion hole.
I'll try my best. Wait, what's that? Are you talking about what's that to the compet? That's basically where people, it's usually used in situations talking about like lesbians or people who are not men. But, it's basically a like you feel compulsed to participate in heterosexual culture due to societal pressures. And it's something that a lot of like lesbians and asexual people go through, especially if they're AFAB, because there's a lot of pressure on AFAB people to basically have the goal in life of being married to a man. So, just a lot of societal pressure on AFAB people.
Okay, time for some Chloe cosplay.
Not the Chloe
Hey, there you go.
cosplay.
Rachel left a bunch of her clothes with me. She's your size.
But not quite my style.
Max, you don't have a style yet. At least give it a try.
Oh, she got
You
called
can
out
always
fast.
rewind back to your chlorine brand t-shirt and generic jeans.
You suck. I like my shirt and jeans. But it would be cool to try on Rachel's clothes just to see if they fit.
Stop second-guessing yourself, Max. Put this on and let your inner punk rock girl come out. You can afford to take chances whenever and whatever you want to try. For example, I dare you to kiss me.
What?
Now you know we
I
gotta
double
do
dare
it.
you. Kiss me now.
It's a double dare. I literally have to. Max and Chloe's like me, my best friend. Oh, that's so nice. She'd be the type to just fool around with anyone simply because she wants to. I could also see that. But I don't see Chloe genuinely being attracted to men. Still making some grammatical errors, betraying my non-nativeness every now and then. But I do love the English language. I'm glad to be fluent in 2 languages. That is very impressive. I get it. Thanks for the explanation. That does make sense, sadly, because of how society is. Yeah. No. I've never heard that. Anyway, yeah, no, I'm glad to explain. It's one thing that I feel like is talked about more so in lesbian spaces and other queer spaces. Even though, like, I'm asexual, so I don't quite fall under the lesbian label, but a lot of my experiences is the same when it comes to compet, because I read through the master doc. That's all it's about. Another question, what is AFAB? AFAB is assigned female at birth. So people who would have been assigned female at birth, and then oftentimes they would also be socialized as a girl or like raised as a girl. So I don't know what these words mean. That's perfectly okay. I feel like a lot of these things are only really known if you are in a lot of queer spaces. So that is so fair. Duh. Yeah, it is one of those things that's very obvious, but if you'd never known, like, it doesn't make any sense. Especially, like, the funniest thing is you have ACAB, which is all cops are bastards, but, when you're in a lot of trans spaces, your initial gut is to read it as a signed cop at birth. I've read it that way a few times and had to be like, wait a minute, that's not what we're talking about here. Alright, let's kiss her. Something
Damn.
LGBT
You're
just happened.
hardcore, Max. Now I can text Warren and tell him he doesn't stand a chance.
He never did.
Unless he's into girl-on-girl action.
Don't tell him.
You're such a dork.
I am proud to say,
That was priceless when I kissed Chloe. She didn't think I would.
I'm proud to say every person I have ever watched play Life is Strange always picked to kiss Chloe. I know Jacksepticeye did, I'm pretty sure. Rambu did. My friend Vent did. We're all pro them. Where'd she go? Oh, she's laying back down. That was fast. Ring the bells! Basically. She gets dressed so fast.
Looking sick, Max? A couple tats, some piercings, and we'll make a thrasher out of you yet.
Ready for the mosh pit, Shaka Bra.
Maybe not. Go on down and say hi to Joyce. Free breakfast. I have to wake and bake first.
Not the
I
baking.
promise not to tell.
Let's not rewind and find out, okay?
Oh, the fade on her hair. So last stream we were critiquing the fade on Chloe's hair because because Chloe's hair is naturally about the same color as mine, and a blue typically fades green, so it wouldn't fade purple like that because she doesn't have like the undertones in her hair to make that happen. And the reason that blue fades green is because of the like yellow undertones in her hair. But this is a lot less vibrantly purple, and the fade is a little bit better on the remastered. But I'm still doubling down of the color doesn't make sense. The color magic does not make sense. I mean, anyone straight, gay, bi, others, if you get the chance to
Oh
make
my
Max and
God.
Chloe kiss,
That
why
smells
not?
so amazing.
Fair.
It's like when we were kids here.
Plus, also, you can't resist the double dare. ACAB became a meme in Germany too because apparently ACAB is also a name, and some oblivious journalists picked up on that. So that infamous newspaper article was about immigrants spraying the name ACAB all over the place. That is so interesting. I didn't know about that. All right, we got one photo. Was that opportunity 6? We already taken that many? 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What did I miss? Oh, no, I'm not counting this one down here at the bottom. They're out of order. Okay, I haven't missed any yet. All right. Our next one will be when we go outside into Chloe's garden. Okay. That's the bird. Sure. Let's use the sink.
Feels so good to wash my face after all that chlorine. And hiding.
More about the chlorine. Can I use their toothbrush? That's gross.
What's ironic is I always hated it when Chloe used my toothbrush.
Karma. Okay. I don't really want to snoop too much longer in here. Alright, what do I have to do? Okay. Nothing up here. Alright, let's go talk to Joyce. Joyce does not know I'm here. We're gonna surprise her.
Good morning, Joyce.
Rachel, I mean Max. Oh, you startled me. Well, you fit those clothes well. Thank God you're not a hellraiser like her or Chloe. Now tell me exactly what you want to chow on.
I love her. Pancakes.
I'm dying for some of your famous pancakes.
Ooh.
I thought you would have missed those. Ah, you ate more than William, and he loved them.
I remember. We would race each other to grab them from the stack.
So this time, you can help me with the ingredients. I need you to grab me the eggs and milk.
Eggs and milk? No problemo.
Oh, well, it was easy.
The eggs always come
Okay.
first, as Joyce used to say.
All right.
I keep expecting to see the sky turn red.
Not the sky turn red. The tall cabinet. Oh. Oh, yeah. This bird in here.
Bird, be gone! Fly,
Help
you
me get
fool!
this bird out of here.
Okay. Bird to the fireplace. Alright, yeah, as long as the window's open, it'll go outside. Okay, why did I think the doors are standing open? Is chow down a frequent slang? It just sounds funny. I would say it's pretty frequent. I'd not really thought about it that much, but it is a little silly. It's basically just like, you really went to town on that thing. You ate a lot. You left no crumbs. I'm not a Hellraiser, I'm a ninja and a pirate. Literally, that's who they are. Okay. Go outside in the garden, walk to the fence. Players can now take, okay. Oh, here it is. That does not even look like the same bird. But I guess it is. You know, I don't care if Max, Chloe, or anyone else is hetero, homo, or whatever sexual, but I wouldn't want to get intimate with my best childhood friend. You get me? No, that's so fair. That is, like, the weird area that Chloe and Max's relationship are in, because I will die on the hill that they are more than friends, but I don't think their relationship would be very healthy. And from Chloe's standpoint, it feels more like Max is the rebound and the coping mechanism for the loss of Rachel. Because Chloe is still very in love with Rachel. No one will ever be able to tell me otherwise. I'm supposed to be getting the milk, aren't I?
I love that they still have the same refrigerator.
Okay, maybe not. What am I supposed to be getting? I don't even remember. Let's bring her the eggs.
Come on, Max. Find those ingredients so we can chow down.
Girl. Am I stupid? Wait.
Wowzer. Chloe still eats the same cereal.
But no,
So
I
do
don't think they're a good or healthy relationship, but I
Now
do
for the
think there
mothers
is
now.
something there a little bit. And I could see Max being bi. But Chloe's into women. At least the way I play her.
Thanks.
In this game
After
of
all
Before the
these
Storm.
years and everything that's happened, it's great to see you and Chloe together again. She hasn't had a good friend since you or Rachel. Oh, those clothes remind me so much of her. Such a sweet girl. I'm just hoping she's living large in LA.
I'd love to think that too, Joyce, but
We're on the same page, Max. I keep hoping that Rachel will show up or even send a message to Chloe from Hollywood.
We all know
Or
she's dead.
Wherever she is.
The statistics are not good for her. I feel like we need another game of Max and Chloe to figure it out. Honestly, there's a lot of things that need to happen narratively for their relationship to be good and healthy. So I definitely agree there would need to be like a sequel game to really root for them. But Chloe's definitely not over Rachel, and Max is just like an emotional support / comfort. Yes, absolutely. Like, Chloe still thinks Rachel is out there, and that she's coming back, and that they'll be reunited again. So you're not gonna be able to move on from that.
I hate to even think this, much less say it out loud, but I think Rachel is in serious trouble.
I know. I watch those awful true crime shows, and it makes me ill if I think about Rachel ending up on one.
Yep.
So I don't think too much.
I see why Chloe is so obsessed with finding her.
Max Caulfield, are you actually jealous of Rachel?
But like, so Max and Chloe are obviously childhood best friends. So this whole game takes place over the span of a week. And it's a really wild week. And I feel like trauma bonded is not the right word for what Chloe and Max go through during the thing of this game. But they've definitely, like, bonded more than they were before because of all the shit and trauma they're going through. So that, like, intensifies their relationship. And it is definitely, like, I don't think Chloe's in the right headspace to really and truly feel any sort of romantic attraction towards Max. If it's consensual, it's all good, but even if I was gay, I don't think I'd ever be attracted to my best friend from elementary. That's fair. I've never had a childhood best friend. The closest thing I've ever had to, like, a childhood best friend was my cousin. And no one in their right mind would be attracted to their cousin. So these are situations that I would never find myself in. So it's a little, since I've not had that experience or have had a childhood best friend that I'm not related to, it's really hard for me to be like, to say if I would think it'd be weird or not. Because again, like, I don't have that kind of connection in life. But I will say, a lot of my best friends now that I've had, like, in adulthood, we'd never dated, but a lot of us were, like, in love with each other at one point or another. It's, like, it's such a fun relationship or, like, friendship dynamic when you can all sit there and be like, yeah, we've all had a crush on each other at one point. It's a vibe. Mel has never been to Bama. We are not doing Sweet Home Alabama out here. These family events be funny as hell. Ugh, could you imagine? That'd be disgusting. Especially because, like, so all of the cousins that I have been close with were either first cousins or, like, second? I have no clue. Definitely first cousins, because, like, obviously the cousin that I play with on Egg SMP, I am quite a bit older than him, so we were never, like, super duper close growing up, but, like, we're friends now, I think. But also, like, that's my dad's nephew. That's disgusting. But then, like, the other cousin the cousin that I was really close with growing up, how am I related to her? I know it's, like, it's not distant relatives. It's, so her grandmother is my grandpa's sister. So I don't know what that would make her, but we are close enough related that I think even the most, like, wait, I was gonna say even people in Alabama would think that's weird, but but the Sweet Home Alabama joke also includes siblings, so maybe they wouldn't. Normal people, that's my dad's nephew. Alabama people, that's free real estate. No. Disgusting. I think that's hilarious because I know that's, like, it's one of those stereotypes that are very, like, hillbilly and just, like, southern hick, but like the way you talk about it is Sweet Home Alabama, which doesn't have I think it's funny that Alabama gets all the flack when they're no different from, like, the rest of the South.
Maybe.
I think it's funny.
Rachel was so much cooler than me.
You think? Then why has Chloe been telling me she wishes she could be more like you over the past 5 years?
Doubt it. Did she really? 5 years ago feels like 1,000 now.
And that makes me what, a century old? You're only 18, Max. Oh, youth. If only I could go back.
It's not all that, Joyce.
Voila, a breakfast fit for us queens. And a king. Go sit at the table.
I've always wondered, where does the joke about incest in Alabama started from? Like, I know it, but I don't know it. Honestly, I don't know where it came from to, like, specify down to Alabama, but I do know, like, that is a stereotype of, like, the sketchy Appalachian people and just, like, a really negative stereotype about Southerners in general. But I don't actually know where that all got started from. Alright. I am actually gonna head to the bathroom real quick, but I'm gonna line y'all up with a fun... I'm gonna tab out so I can mute my mic, but you can... Actually, no, I can turn my mic off on the thing, and I think it'll be fine. I only hear about Alabama and Arkansas. Yeah, but I feel like the Arkansas incest jokes have kind of gone away, and it's more like Arkansas and dental issues jokes, if anyone ever brings up Arkansas. Anyway, I will be right back. I hope you guys enjoy watching Joyce make this pancake for a couple of minutes. Alright, I'll be back. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching Joyce make some pancakes. Honestly, like, I know I won't because by the time I end stream, I won't actually feel like cooking, but I kind of want to make some pancakes. These look good. It's gonna burn, flip it. She's got it, she's got it. Also, welcome in, I'm That Peanut. I hope you were doing well. Hope you're doing well. This game is inaccurate. That pancake would be burnt by now. I don't think this game intended for us to actually sit here and watch her cook the pancake. Or maybe she's cooking on really, really low heat. But no, if I've learned anything from cooking pancakes on the Webkins game where you cook pancakes, it's like a matter of seconds when you gotta flip them. I play Webkins, I think about Webkins too much for my big age. Never said anything. I followed you for a bit. Well, welcome in. I think it's so funny that the pancake is what brought you into the first time chat. That is very iconic. But no,
Thank you so much, Joyce.
I follow loads of people that I've
leaving
never
this
been in
table.
their chat.
Good, you can clean.
They follow you since March. This is awkward. Oof. Well, welcome in. We appreciate you making your presence known. Like really low heat, powered by a match. A match might be too hot, actually. Don't care, this game requires accurate pancake physics to be full immersed. You are so valid, Raging. So valid. Maybe the pancake physics being wrong is part of the chaos theory of the game. It's part of what's going wrong and the things that are getting messed up because of Max's time powers. Joyce's Pancakes has brought many people together. It's brought peace among the world. Today's not an exception. Joyce is such a vibe. She really is.
Seeing you again, made me remember so much.
Like, she's not a perfect mom, but I still really liked her.
Up to your work, Max.
My favorite photographers probably take pictures similar to yours. You make David happy, Joyce.
He wants us
She's
all to be
sweet.
happy, Max. He's just not great at showing it.
I don't think I can rock
Then
this
again,
outfit
who
like
is?
Rachel.
Fair.
You have your own cool style.
I feel like we talked at length about Joyce last week.
Wow, sir. I totally remember that day.
I'm glad. William took this picture with his instant camera.
Cute.
Oh, it was the last picture he ever took. He had his car out right after this, and
I know, Joyce. I'm sorry.
I didn't show you this to be morbid. In fact, I want you to have this. This was when my baby was so full of life and light. She was hopeful, positive, everything she's not today. And this was the last time I ever saw Chloe truly happy.
Speaking of Chloe.
Did you guys have a bonding session about how fucked up I am?
It's not always about you.
Chloe, please. It's too early to start picking a fight. Eat instead.
Joyce is so right.
Busy while you go peek in the garage.
Now stop whispering, or I'll know you're talking about me.
Stop being so nosy, Mother. Geez, I can't do anything around here without everybody getting up in my shit.
No one can even joke with you, Chloe. You fly off the handle like that.
Excuse me. I have to use the bathroom.
Sure, run off and pee when you should back me up.
Now who's being paranoid? Just listen to yourself.
Nobody else does.
She's 2 feet away. How'd she not hear?
I do need to get into David's computer.
There are so many.
He's gotta be hiding shit.
There's so many things that happened in this game that shouldn't have worked. Okay, I know I'm supposed to snoop around to figure out what his password is, I think.
No shit, it needs a password. How about step douche?
She really
Try
typed
again.
that. She really typed that in.
I need more clues.
Okay. The cup board. Let's go.
Nothing to see here.
Just a little bit of food storage is what it looks like. David would be a doomsday prepper.
Maybe I could try stepdad for the password.
You know, so we talked about this last week about how Joyce, like, she means well, but there's also a lot of things she could definitely do better about, like,
nothing in it.
Listening more to Chloe when it comes to David. They're Joyce and David are definitely not perfect people.
Maybe this ID number might work.
That'd be lame as hell. But yeah, David used to be in the military, and that's why he's fucked up the way he is. Who took this picture?
I could try the license number for the password.
None of these make sense for a good password. I'm gonna keep snooping until I get everything.
Looks like David has read this a lot.
Keep our steps
What did he learn?
low. Since I'm not a native speaker, I might be mistaken, but isn't Joyce's accent more in line with someone from down south? I mean, it takes place in Oregon, but perhaps she came a long way. That's what I feel like, because she does sound like a stereotypical, like, Southern mom, but I'm not sure what that means for her character, because people in Oregon do not talk like that. I've never been to Oregon, but her accent is very Southern. So maybe she is supposed to be from way back. Coming back home, a veteran's guide. This man needs so much therapy. I know he's been through a lot, but he needs some. I've already looked in here.
Maybe I could try stepdad for the password.
Yeah, that's a dumbass password. I don't remember which one's actually correct, so this is gonna be interesting.
David
It
has been
has a
dragging
Georgia
his
twang
head
to
around
it.
since 2001.
Southeastern accent, yeah. The fun thing about the Southern accent is it's different. It is, like, different depending on which part of the South. Like, the Southeast in general sounds different from Texas, but then you have, like, a Delta accent and, like, the Louisiana accent, and Georgia. People in Georgia sound different from people in Tennessee, but East Tennessee is different from West Tennessee, because I think more East Tennessee is, like, more Appalachia, and their accents are very different than, like, Memphis.
Can't picture David driving Joyce around with this on the car.
There's that's not that funny.
Now the car looks ready to roll. This is a better hobby for David than surveillance.
Girl, search the sun visor. Thank you.
Joyce might as well have wrote, "Let's get married."
It was an honor having you in the diner. Nice to know that gentlemen still exist. Love to talk again with you soon. By the way, the name is Joyce if you forgot. So I'm fairly certain David is much kinder with Joyce than he is with the Blackwell students because he feels a level of responsibility, and whatever he went through in Ward jumps out with his job, and then also with him trying to raise Chloe. Like, he is under a lot of pressure, but there's still no excuse for him to act as intensely as he does. Am I wrong for always thinking she's from Florida? I am not sure. I wouldn't say her accent feels like it's from Florida, but I've also only ever been to Orlando like twice. And, she doesn't sound too different from my friends from Florida though. So I'm not really sure. I know it's typical, but it's kind of accurate, no. I think it would depend on what part of Florida, because there's like the Panhandle, which would sound more like people from Alabama and Georgia. I live in Florida, and no, I would say Georgia. Yeah, the only way she could be from Florida if it was the Panhandle that backs up to Alabama. Because I have some friends from that area that they kind of sound a little bit more like Alabama and Georgia accents.
That might be a useful password.
I can't read this, but 2008. Eggs and sausage for $4.50. All right, not bad. I think that's the password. I don't actually know. No clue. No clue. I'm gonna try it. We've got a lot of different options to use. Oh, wrong button. Family.
Score! Max the
I was
Hacker
right.
strikes
He's
again.
a hopeless
Whoa,
romantic.
Spoiler alert. Rachel definitely hooked up with Frank. But why does David care?
Cause it's icky. It's so icky. This is like, I love Frank, but then like this, like the things that it implies between Frank and Rachel is so gross. I don't remember what their relationship was like in Before the Storm. So I'd have to replay it again, which we are going to when we finish this, but it feels gross. The one thing I've always found fascinating about the US is that you can just drive over to different states in a single day just to visit people and stuff. I mean, you could, but it would also depend on, definitely depend on where you're going and where you're starting from. Like, I know where I live, I could drive a few hours and be in Alabama, or I could drive a few hours and be in Tennessee, and I think South Carolina is only a couple hours away, but Florida is more like 5. Well, I guess it could still be done in a day, but there are definitely different places that it's a little bit harder to do that from. Mostly Texas, because they're ginormous for no reason. Not if you live in the middle of Texas. I gotta pour one out for raging. That's so sad. Not being in the middle of Texas. Or Alaska. Oh yeah, Alaska's pretty much like, you could drive to Canada. Texas, you could be driving for 2 days and still not be out of it. That is so wild. Like, I know where I live is not like the most northern tip of Georgia, but it does take about 3.5 to 4 hours to drive to my parents' house, which is in South Georgia. And I'm not gonna say any more because I might dox myself or my parents, and that would be no bueno. But depending on where you're going and where you start from, it could be a while. I live in East Central Texas. Don't dox yourself to raging. But no, that's fair, that's fair. Texas is wild. Absolutely wild. Yes, do come to Canada. I think it would be cool to visit Canada. I have some friends in Canada. Seems great. Seems like a fun place. I live in Austin. Who's gonna find me? That's fair. I have some friends that like, obviously a lot of my online friends are within the cosplay space, and within the cosplay space you regularly dox yourself because it's very easy to figure out where people live based on the anime conventions they go to, which is why I have no qualms telling you guys I live in Georgia. And I have no qualms telling you I live in North Georgia because it's very obvious based on my convention habits where I live and the fact that I live close enough to make a day trip, because it's very easy to figure out a general location of where I live based on my convention habits. But I also have friends that will just straight up tell people, like, even on Twitch, they're like, yeah, I live in Atlanta. And I'm like, I know that's a big city, but please, you're stressing me out. Or like Joe Hills from Hermitcraft. He starts and ends all of his videos with, hi, I'm Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. And I'm like, bro, please, don't dox yourself. Like, I know Nashville is a big place and it would
Instead
be
of
hard to find him,
stalking
but
Kate, David could have helped her.
it stresses me out when people dox themselves. Like, I have a friend, I'm not going to tell you a whole lot about her or how I know her, because if you come across her, it will dox everything. But she will post on TikTok and show where she went to school, where, like, her work clothes, and you can clearly see where she works. She has posted basically everything but her address, and she stresses me out doing that. I'm like, girl, internet safety, please. She has posted so much information, and I'm like, bestie, I cannot publicly associate with you because you put more info out than I want people knowing about myself. She stresses me out big time. If somebody really wants to find you, they will. Yeah, I know there's a way to do it with, like, IP addresses and stuff, but that's a little outside of my wheelhouse of knowledge. I do know an IP address can give, like, a general location, like a town or a city. I don't know how people find that out, but I'm sure there's resources, and I don't want you guys to tell me because I don't want to be paranoid, and I also don't want to promote that in chat. But no, people are a little wild. Overheard Kate and Dana talking about supplies for the Vortex Club party. Drugs. Watched Kate with her church group. She knows her Bible. Kate stays in bathroom longer than other students. Drugs? She might have just been on her period, my guy. It's really not that deep. Saw Kate helping Jefferson after class. Don't trust grown men with goatees. David's onto something. Okay, guys, time for a longitude reveal. Not the longitude reveal. Oof. Kate has kept to herself since the Vortex Club party. Not even church. Drugs? His note-taking is hilarious. Tried to talk to Kate about the party, she got upset and ran. Guilty. My guy.
This is so wrong. Oh, creepy bastard.
Now, I feel like he is definitely out of line with Kate. I don't think he's completely out of line to be concerned about Rachel. I didn't read what her profile said, but considering that was his stepdaughter's close friend and also a student, I don't think he's out of line to be concerned. That's just her class schedule. Nothing to read there. What is it? Avoids a dormitory, followed Rachel to the lighthouse. Yeah, like, she is up to some sketchy shit. And if I don't know how he saw this. Like, he's clearly stalking her and that's not okay. But if he just randomly saw this one day, and I was like, oh, what the heck? Then yeah, he has every right to document it and be concerned because this could be useful in a missing persons investigation. Welcome back, bisexual disaster. He's really convinced she's doping. Like, I think it's because Chloe has traumatized him with her drug use, and now he thinks everybody is a drug addict. No, I mean, like, on the one hand, the Vortex Club party thing definitely has something to do with drugs, but not in the way that he thinks. So, like, he's wrong, but he's also not wrong, but he's also very wrong. Gotta go now. I don't know if I'll come back before you finish or not. Thanks for the stream. Lovely to see you as always. Take care, everyone. Have a good night. Thank you for dropping in, Ducci. I'm glad you could make it. If we don't see you again tonight, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. I took a shower to get that headache to a manageable level. I hope that helped. Alright, we've gone through the computer.
I better tell Chloe about this now. It's just one more thing to make her sad. And mad.
Okay, I can't turn that on. Okay. I think that was snooping I needed to do in a previous episode to be able to spill the beans. So that TV, I didn't snoop in episode 2 because I just didn't want to. But that TV is basically a TV that connects to surveillance cameras around the house. I don't remember if it's in like the bathrooms and the bedrooms, but it's surveillance cameras around the house that David has set up. But since Max technically doesn't know that, it's not going to come up, and that's fine. When does this man sleep?
Nice breakfast.
David, you back already?
I have to take a nap after writing up vandalism reports last night.
Fair.
What happened?
Some little shit-ass punks broke into the swimming pool. This is what happens at these PC bullshit colleges. Entitled students taking over the campus.
Do you know for sure it was Blackwell students?
Who else would do it? And I'm gonna bust them. Figures you'd be here. Is that your Rachel Amber Halloween costume?
You know more about her than me.
No. You and Chloe think you know more than anybody. Like all teenagers.
This man just needs to catch
Leave
the
Max
go to
alone,
bed.
David. Stop threatening students.
He threatens them with surveillance cameras, so he can spy on everybody. Like he spies on all of us here.
Relax.
Don't start, Chloe.
He just
Not
needs to go
now.
to bed.
Yeah, I'm just always
Save his
starting
marriage.
shit, right? You're a total paranoid, David.
Not now, Chloe.
You used to call me a loser for getting kicked out of Blackwell. So who's the loser now, David? Who haven't you accused or harassed? Between your investigations into Rachel and Kate, what have you done besides get in trouble?
Girl. I mean, at this point, we don't narratively know any reason for why David could be good, so we're gonna side with Chloe. Because the only reason I would side with David is outside information I'm not supposed to know yet. Anyway. I live in Cologne, Germany. Please stalk me. Don't stalk each other, guys. Don't worry, it's a city of over 1 million people, so I'll probably be fine. Okay, I did not know that. But I figured it was probably a big city since you were naming it. She's not, yeah, she's not wrong. Like, neither of these people, okay. So, let me preface this with, I have never gone to a school that didn't have surveillance cameras in the hallways in the classrooms. So because that's like so normal to me, it's weird that Arcadia, what the fuck is this school? Blackwell doesn't have that. Especially because, I just feel like it could be very useful if something were to happen. And also I think knowing you're under surveillance kind of keeps people on their better behavior. So like, maybe that stops some teachers from getting a little too power hungry and doing things they shouldn't do. Although that doesn't always stop people. But it's nice having that evidence when you want to take people to court. So, like, I have that in my mind. And I'm like, why don't they have security? Because when we accused Nathan of having a gun in the girls' bathroom, security camera, like, obviously there's not going to be security cameras in the bathroom. I have never gone to a school with security cameras in the bathroom. But you could have they have security cameras in the hallways outside of the bathrooms, and they could have, like, at least verified that he was in the girls' bathroom, which he's technically not supposed to be in. So that could have helped a lot. And then we technically didn't do anything wrong when we broke into the swim house, or the pool house. But if there really was vandalism and, like, an actual problem, that security footage would have been very helpful for David. And, like, just figuring stuff out. David is a bitch, but also I feel like he's not wrong with the security stuff, but that's just because that's what's so normalized to me. We had metal detectors, and you can't even get into the school without a school ID now. So I graduated high school in 2015, so I'm old enough to, or let me rephrase this. I'm young enough to where I was going to school and we started doing, suspicious person drills, which are basically active shooter drills, but before they wanted to call them that. But I didn't go to school with metal detectors or anything like that. But we also had armed security guards on campus, or at the high school. You can't really call it a campus when it's one building. And I also never had a school ID, not until college. But yeah, like, that's what I'm used to. So when I what the security camera thing was for the school in this game, I was like, wait, why are they making David sound crazy? Like, that's normal American school behavior. Why don't they have that? But because I love Chloe and Max narratively does not have a reason to side with David right now, I'm gonna side with Chloe. David will be okay.
You're a bully, David. I saw you harass Kate Marsh when she was going through hell. You could have totally helped her. Everybody at Blackwell is a suspect to you, except for Nathan Prescott. That's why the students and faculty don't like you. You even threatened me. I do respect your service, but you don't respect anybody.
You were smoking pot in Chloe's room. That's illegal.
So is spying on people in your family and at your work. Why do you have photos of Kate Marsh and Rachel Amber in your files anyway?
What? Is this true, Max? Yes, David, why do you have these files at all? I find this very disturbing.
It is weird.
I do not have to take this kind of interrogation. Not from you punks.
Maybe you should calm down.
Oh, you're turning on me now, huh? Of course. Women always stick together.
Not the misogyny.
Well, screw you.
David, you better go to a hotel until we figure this out.
He could've...
Can't kick me out of my own home.
It's my home, David, paid for and in my name. You
Pop
know
off,
the
Joyce.
law, right?
Pop off,
Oh,
Joyce.
I thought I knew a lot of things. Like when I'm outflanked.
Go take a nap.
Have
He
a nice
could've
day.
Chloe, for once, just please shut up.
He could have saved his marriage if he went to go take a fucking nap instead of being
I
hostile.
hope Joyce doesn't hate me for tearing into David.
He just stepped in it now. Yeah, he really did. To be fair, he is in the wrong with the files. And he really didn't have to come in all hostile. He just needs, everyone in this family needs therapy, for real.
Max, that gave me chills. And you better not rewind this one.
Call of Duty mission ends. U.S. citizens wiping a tear from their eyes. The great American education. Oof. Oof. Alright. My next photo opportunity... Yeah, alright. So we can leave now. I have not missed anything. David really does treat his security job like it is the next Call of Duty mission, though. Like, not gonna lie, I know that's part of his trauma from being everywhere.
Listen, when I went through David's laptop, I found pictures of Rachel and Frank being more than friends.
Right, no way, Max. She was just
Gross.
posing to tease Frank.
If you're not gonna believe me, why don't we check out what Frank has in his RV?
What's that gonna prove?
Frank has Rachel's bracelet. What else does he have in there?
Motherfucker better not have anything. For his sake.
Honestly, I'm not afraid to make him catch a case.
Let's check the door. Frank gets so wasted, he sometimes forgets to lock it.
He's just going to town on those beans. Those look so disgusting, but it also kind of looks like chili. And
I
chili
can't believe you hung out
goes
with him.
hard
Not
on
anymore.
spaghetti.
We have to be casual ninjas here. Shitballs. Okay, here's the plan. I'll go to the diner and distract Frank by telling him I have his money, but he needs to come with me. Then you come in and rewind so Frank doesn't see me. Then you can tell Frank he needs to check out his RV, and then you rewind after you get the key, and...
She's got too many steps.
Chloe, I got this. I'll be right back.
Don't let my epic plan get in the way of yours. I'll try to scrounge up a Scooby snack to distract his mangy mutt.
Now to find a quick and easy way to snag Frank's keys.
Who was just singing in my headphones? It might have been this guy. Alright. I know this next picture. It's gonna be the truck. Oh, I gotta get down a different
I'd love to
angle.
do a whole big rig photo series.
Not the fisherman. Alright, there we go.
Hey, no photo girl.
Oh. I had to speak to him. Oh, I gotta rewind, don't I? So that he's not mad at me for trying to take a picture of his car or truck. My bad.
Hey, how's it going?
Peachy. Interview over.
Bad day.
Having a bad day at the office?
Some punks messed with the train tracks, and now I have to wait for 3 days until I get my cargo.
That might have been us.
Time is money for a guy like me.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
Wish I could drive right out of Arcadia Bay. Whole town is crumbling. Snow, eclipse, and a slut trying to commit suicide.
Maybe you should leave then.
Oh.
What if I could?
That was uncalled for.
And even that shifty Rachel What's-Her-Face asked me once if I'd drive her to Los Angeles.
You knew Rachel Amber? Can you tell me about her?
Nope. Christ, why don't you get a real job instead of homework? I'd love to see you Blackwell turds try to drive my 1977 Needham 18-wheeler out there. Like I said, interview over.
Damn. Yeah, real specific. Casual ninjas, huh? My girlfriend has a master's degree in Japanese and she didn't say anything when we played this, so I'm positive that casual ninjas are a thing. I mean, sure, why not? Dude needs some yoga or
how's
something.
it going?
Peachy. Interview over.
He really does.
Actually, I wanted to ask if that's your bitchin' 1977 Needham 18-wheeler out there.
How the hell did you know that?
My friend Rachel Amber
know.
told me about this
I
cool
don't know
rig
what's
in
the right one
town
to do.
because I love taking pictures of truckers.
You knew Rachel. She sure didn't give a rat's ass about truckers. Or real work.
Oh, so you must have known her too?
Only from the diner. She was just a gold digger. She belonged in California with all those you-know-who-know-whats. Good riddance. But
He's so
you can
mean.
take pictures of my truck anytime. Take care.
He is so mean. Great vocab. Literally. Alright. The dead bird and ants outside the whale's diner. That's morbid, Max. Alright, let's run. Oh. Yeah, no, those are pretty apocalyptic ant formation.
So
Doesn't even make
ominous.
sense. It's the Vortex, and you know what's happening on Thursday? The party called The End of the World by the Vortex Club. It's all connected. Oh, there's like a fan theory that this homeless woman is Max from the future. I don't know what there is to support that, but that's like a theory.
Hi, how are you?
Well, I'm homeless. Otherwise, yeah, fantastic. Who are you?
Max. Can I get you something from the diner?
I heard about that girl almost jumping off the Blackwell roof.
Kate Marsh. I was able to actually talk her down from the roof.
That was you? Well, if I had a bottle, cheers.
Thanks. Wish I had a bottle for you. But I need to find out who else is involved in this.
I'm probably a bigger snoop than you. People pretend to not see me, so I see everybody and everything.
Fair. I love him. He's like the emotionally distant dad I never had. Oof. Oof.
Including Nathan Prescott?
That spoiled shit finally got kicked out of his daddy's school.
He also drugged the girl who tried to jump.
Sounds like you know a lot more than me, child.
I just think Arcadia Bay is in trouble.
Maybe you'd like to tell me what you're hiding.
I feel like I can trust you as much as Chloe. And you wouldn't think I'm crazy.
Too late for me to judge anybody. Plus, you're not crazy.
I'm just gonna say this. I had a vision of Arcadia Bay being destroyed by a tornado. For real.
Could be. Bad mojo is in the air this week.
Not you calling her Miss
Thanks for the
Vagina
warning,
Neck.
Max.
You think she needs water and food than booze? Yeah, no, definitely. Not you calling her vagina neck. I don't think I'll ever get over that. Oh, it's not a space to go in. Alright, are you guys ready for one of the most iconic lines of this
Good
entire
Lord,
game franchise?
Bacon. I'm ready to nosh again. Ugh, but I need to get those keys from Frank. You eat like a pig. Try the floor.
I was eating those beans. Are you fucking insane? I was eating those beans!
why that's so, like, iconic to me. I was eating those beans. He was definitely eating those beans. Alright. Now that we're done fucking around. My friend has that as a sound effect. That is hilarious. I thought of it as endearing, but there might be me being lost in translation. No, the entire fandom thought it was very endearing. I think that is why so many of us liked Frank. Alright, let's actually speak to him first before we start spilling everything.
You show up after almost shooting me? You have serious balls, little girl. But hanging out with Chloe, playing with guns, and dressing like Rachel doesn't make you cool or tough.
That's
the
fair.
fuck do you want?
Yeah, that might have been
How
lost
do you know
in
these are
translation.
Rachel's clothes?
Because she looks beautiful in them and you look like ass. Aiming a gun doesn't make you any sexier.
Grab your keys and let's check out your RV.
Let's not. You fucking creep me out.
In other words, Max, no keys.
My brother.
Maybe I
Christ.
could chat up that officer.
You're
Or
unsettling.
even Nathan.
And you're scaring
and
off
then
the
go all
wolves.
Groundhog Day on them
you are-
until I get the info I need.
Stop. Okay. Yeah, no, the vagina neck, I don't think that's very endearing. But maybe it depends on the tone that you say it in. Oh no, that's just, I thought he was balding. But it's just the light reflecting off of his grease.
Rachel? Whatever the fuck.
What's this?
Oh, look.
He has
Max
scratch marks on his
Amber.
face.
Nice outfit. By the way, thanks for getting me fucking expelled, you twee bitch. You're lucky this is a public place.
Considering we're in a public diner with a police officer right over there, you shouldn't advertise your rage, Prescott.
Oh, yeah? You shouldn't have bitch snitched on me to that fucked up principal.
Your sugar daddy will always protect you and threaten me.
You don't know shit about my father or me. Nobody here does.
Then tell me what I should know.
Why? So you can pretend to care, Spoiler alert, he's an asshole.
Maybe I could help you.
I don't need you for anything except to stay out of my fucking business, understand? Now get out of my face.
I'm gonna rewind that and see what other options we had. You're the one flirting with teens and I'm the one creeping you out. Literally, I feel like, now to be fair, before the storm, they're like 15 and 16 instead of 17 and 18. But, so maybe that like makes all the difference in the world for him. But I feel like in Before the Storm, he didn't come off as that kind of guy. At least from what I remember. And he was very much to Chloe like, you're a fucking kid. Get over yourself. Like, yeah, I'll sell you drugs, but you're in over your head in this scene. And this, I don't know, maybe he's into 17 and 18-year-olds, but not 15-year-olds, which I guess is better than being into 15-year-olds, but still. Alright. It's bad lighting, makes him look like he's having a bald spot. It really does. Also, thank you, Raging, for the hydrate. Okay. We are nice and hydrated. I feel like I take way too long to play these episodes.
Rachel? Whatever the fuck. Oh, look. Max Amber. Nice outfit. By the way, thanks for getting me fucking expelled, you twee bitch.
Well, now he doesn't have
You're
to worry
lucky
about
this is a
school.
public place.
Rachel and
I bet Frank hooked you and Rachel Amber up with party supplies.
Nice try. Rachel partied like a fiend on her own. More than me.
I doubt that.
Like you would know, virgin. Even that pig over there knows Rachel hung out more with Frank. I mean, don't talk to the cop about that, dumbass.
Try interrogating somebody else, Lieutenant Caulfield.
Alright. Oh, with Nathan. I'll give myself the option. We'll see. I wish I could fast
Rachel.
forward through this, because I know the
Whatever the
PlayStation would let would let
Fuck.
you. Oh, do we have? Sorry. Okay, we've only got one last photo. That's
Oh,
good.
look. Max Amber. Nice outfit.
Thank you.
By the way, thanks for getting me fucking expelled, you twee bitch. You're lucky this is a public place.
All right. We're getting wonderful. Okay. Kate Marsh.
I bet you hoped that Kate Marsh would stay quiet.
Idiot says what?
Did you drug her?
You are so stupid, Max. You think you're so goddamn smart, too. Don't push me, girl. You don't want me for an enemy, understand? Do you?
Calm down, dude. We're in the diner.
Right. Plus, you're an adult now. I can sue your dumbass for libel. Thanks. Now fuck off, dyke.
Damn, not the slurs. I forgot they said slurs in this game. I'm so sorry. Nathan is unstable drug addict with severe mental problems. I feel bad for him. No, absolutely. He is a very sympathetic character, and you start to see snippets of that when we went through his file and saw his vent art. But, no, that he definitely, it doesn't become obvious for a bit longer. Nathan is the regular incel on the internet. Now, I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. Where is this police officer I'm supposed to speak with?
There she is, Super Maxine. That's your new nickname around the bay.
Weird.
Sorry, but you did earn it. We're all real proud of you for helping Kate down.
Thanks, Officer Barry. I was just lucky. And right on time. Kate is who counts.
I'm glad you're representing Blackwell Academy.
His parents don't care about him either, which is even more sad. No, absolutely. Nathan is... He's a lot like Fugo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, in the sense that his family is rich and they're more concerned with keeping up with appearances than they are actually taking care of their fucking children. So that means it's always back to part 5 raging. That's just what my brain is set on. Oh, hello. But, yeah. No, they care more about ways to protect their image than they do actually taking care of their child and his needs.
Nathan said that Rachel Amber represents Blackwell. With Frank Bowers.
Bowers ain't no student anymore. Sadly, he does represent one side of Arcadia Bay. I want you to stay out of his orbit, okay? Him and that rabid mutt.
I heard something about Frank Bowers and his puppy. My boy does love his dog.
Especially when the dog is your personal drooling bodyguard. You can bet he trained that poor thing on blood.
Gross.
Oh,
I wouldn't bet.
he did.
Where did he get the pup?
Frank used to bet on dog fights. Now, to his credit, he had a revelation. He saved a bunch of the dogs, kept one for himself. He's still a creep. You and that Chloe stay away, right?
Incels. Even Nathan Prescott is not as low as you are. Right? Like, there's a lot to be said for Nathan. And he's definitely the type of guy who would not take consent into consideration. But I don't know if... So there's some things in this game that we're technically not supposed to know yet. And it's very unclear what really happened, but it kind of implies, or you could read it in a way that people were assaulted. So Nathan might have actually done that, but, I don't know where I was going with that train of thought. Maybe he is just as low as the incels. Nathan doesn't know what he's doing is wrong. No, that he does have a level of that going on with him. Like, I think to some degree he does know that something is wrong, or maybe he doesn't do as much as the actual big bad of the game. But no, there is a lot of manipulation going on. To Nathan's credit, he is manipulated into a lot of the things that he does. Alright, let's actually speak with Frank. The porch light is on, but no one is home. Oof. Oof.
You show up after almost shooting me?
I do.
You have serious balls, little girl. But hanging out with Chloe, playing with guns and dressing like Rachel doesn't make you cool or tough. The fuck do you want?
Why do people keep making fun of her for dressing like Rachel? Like, she very literally had nothing else to wear. But then they're like making it seem like it was an active choice.
You act so scary, but
You did save all those dogs.
1, I'm not acting. 2, who told you about the dogs?
It's actually a great story. You're an animal lover. Could I pet the doggy? I could go grab him from your RV right now.
I won't even let you pick up the dog shit.
Spoiler warning, the big bad of the
Besides,
game. Max
you don't
is
want
funny.
a leash. You want these keys right here.
Not Max
Look
is
at your
funny.
eyes dilate. You're worse than a junkie, Max. But no fix for you.
You know, Rachel isn't the only one person in town that wears flannel. Literally. I think the thing is, this was like, I guess an outfit she wore a lot was really iconic. But this is such a basic outfit. Like, it doesn't have to be just Rachel. I didn't know you could look at the TV.
But that doesn't explain the recent extreme weather patterns.
No, but we have to start with the hypothesis that climate change is a partial cause for the unseasonal weather. That doesn't explain everything, of course. Frankly, we don't know yet.
Dr. Hedora, will your team know more after their latest tests?
I hope we see more patterns, which gives us an atmospheric template.
Many local residents of Arcadia Bay have been questioning what has been going on with this crazy weather. We had an eclipse yesterday, a snowstorm 2 days ago, which, as most of you know, is not common this time of year. It's unprecedented, to be honest with you. The last time that we had a snowstorm of this caliber was over 100 years ago. All of us are questioning what is happening in Arcadia Bay. Please feel free to call in and let me know what your experience has been. What you think this might be. Is this global warming? What is causing all of this crazy weather?
I had no idea that they had that little... That's so cute. Okay. Alright. Now we spill the beans.
You eat like a pig. Try the floor.
I was eating those beans. Are you fucking insane? I was eating those beans!
Oh, can I not... let me take the fucking keys. Or he gets up and attacks me. Okay, it's not gonna let me do that. I know I've got to do something like that. I was eating those beans. Very iconic.
I'm afraid I'll have to take your keys now, asshole.
Oh, that's literally...
You did not just do that. Give me back my keys, bitch.
Oh, yeah, you
Give me my keys now.
A supernova destroying all of our solar system, which is not common this
Key
time
brought.
of year.
Now back to Chloe.
Fair, fair, fair. What happens if I spill the can? Oh, that's so mean and unnecessary.
I just wanted to see what would happen if I did this.
I mean, I
I'm
really
gonna
did.
kill you.
Okay. Alright, we'll stop bullying Frank. Let him eat his beans in peace. Oh, I didn't mean to. Okay. Wait. Alright. I hate when I accidentally hit the button. This guy is scary. Yeah, Frank is the local drug dealer. All around bad news kind of guy. Anyway, sorry about that. Frank is definitely supposed to be like a scary guy that a regular teenage girl does not want to get wrapped up with.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah, alright. Let's rewind and warn Dana. Or Alyssa. Why did I think your name was Dana?
Alyssa, watch out!
Quick thinking, Max.
Alyssa just does not question anything. Drug dealers aren't normally friendly. That's fair. Where's the door? Oh. Probably. I'm just trying to run.
Are you shitting me?
No, I have to go save her again! Bro. Sorry, I'll learn how to play the game, I promise.
Are you
Girl, I was right here in the middle of warning
Alyssa,
you.
watch
There
out!
we go.
Quick thinking, Max.
Awesome, okay. If I ever recorded a mediocre country rock album, I think I'd call it Beans and Peace. I love that so much. That is so funny. Alright. Alright.
I should have known. The amazing Spider Max.
I couldn't have done it without Frank.
Now let's get in and out.
You'll need this, Max.
A sweet little puppy dog.
On
I
your
will
mark,
say.
get set. Throw.
Throw in the parking lot. I'm not a monster.
Get the treat, boy.
If you throw it on the road, the dog gets
I
run
think we
over
just
and
made
it's
that
really
dog
sad.
our bitch. Get it?
Now we can snoop in peace. But let's not waste time. The doggy is busy now, but he might come back.
Damn. I thought my room was a shithole.
You're not a creepy drug dealer.
Frank has issues, but he's not creepy.
Well,
At least I didn't think so until I saw him with Rachel's bracelet.
Chloe's starting to see.
Oh, we could cruise everywhere in this bad boy. Can you see us heading down the coast to Big Sur and beyond?
Yes, we'd be tearing up the highway. And you'd probably want me to kiss you again. Chloe, we're on a schedule. We need clues about Rachel.
I know. Just daydreaming.
Oof. I'm a cat person myself, but what kind of monster wants the dog to die? Literally. Like, to be fair, when the game first came out, a lot of us didn't know
You
that's what would
scope the
happen.
area while I hack his computer for info.
But now that, like, everyone knows that's the thing that happens, you're a
Frank
monster.
is almost a made-for-TV hoarder. This place is nasty.
Okay.
Good to know Frank has a knife lying around.
I mean, it's his kitchen. Of course he's gonna have a knife laying around.
Too bad I don't have my Frank Bowers decoder ring.
Not too hard to get.
Are these for Frank, or is he selling them? Or both? Yuck.
Ugh. Not the... Oh, blowtorch.
That's a pretty extreme lighter.
For his extreme... for his extreme smoking.
Is Frank going to deal online now?
I mean... Well, where's my click cursor?
I could pry this vent open with the right tool.
The knife we saw earlier would be the better choice. I don't think Frank likes seeing his reflection.
This is almost as good as a set of keys.
I mean, if we're talking about monsters that constantly kill dogs.
Stop it.
That's such like a common thing in JoJo's, but I've read that Araki has said before that he does that as shorthand to show us how evil things are because he loves dogs so much. But it's still like, damn man, damn guy, you didn't have to do all that.
Curses. Nothing here. Oh shit, the knife is broken.
Okay, we don't want to make it obvious. Oh, what about this vent?
My blade will open any portal.
He's a drug dealer, why is she surprised? Literally. Doesn't always have to be a dog. And every part. Dogs just can't catch a break in JoJo's universe.
Oh man. Rachel and Frank's dog.
Like, they were closer than they should have been given
I don't know if I
everything.
should be touched or disturbed.
Frankie B. Whatever that means. Oh, Bowers, duh. I'm sorry. Hope you read this first thing in the morning. Sorry about last night. I was being a monstrous bitch and took it out on you. And poor Pompidou. There's a lot of weird shit going on in my life, and sometimes I feel like I'm never going to get out of Arcadia Bay. Thank God for you. You're one of the best things I have here, and I smile when I think of us together. Let's just drive out of here forever. Heart, Rachel, Amber. Yeah. Gross.
I'm glad Rachel got to drive this beast. She looks genuinely happy.
Not Frankie B being his rap name. Oof.
Rachel really did hang out with Frank.
At his big age, she's in high school.
I'm learning more about Rachel than I want to know.
She's in high school. This is...
Trouble in paradise.
Frank, that was not cool what you did. And don't blame the drugs. You actually scared me, and I thought you'd never chill out. I have never seen you act that way, and the next time will be the last. I'm a Leo. Girl, me too. I'm a Leo, and we don't look back. I care about you. Us. So maybe we need to break our routine. Yeah, they were definitely doing more than they should have been. This doesn't fit in my canon.
I cannot believe he would wear a collar and a furry mask.
Ooh, Frank's stash.
Mask. I didn't realize Frank was canonically a furry?
That makes me ill that Rachel posed like this for Frank. I wrote him love letters.
Me too.
I can't believe she was banging Frank. Rachel straight up lied to my face. Why didn't she say anything?
Because she knew how you would react.
And she wasn't much of a friend, huh? Just another person who shits all over me. Why does everybody in my life let me down? My dad gets killed, you bail on me for years, my mother gloms onto stepfucker, now Rachel betrays me.
Chloe, Rachel is missing. Nobody betrayed you.
Bullshit! Who hasn't? Fuck everybody!
Chloe!
Man. Not the keys. I grew up in a bad neighborhood and I was literally one movement away from being offed when I was a teen more than once, but quoting zodiac signs is a big Oh no. Frank's like, wait a minute. That's my dog. He just goes back to eating his beans. That's rough about the zodiacs. Also, just everything you said.
Chloe,
glad that
you
didn't
can't
happen
keep
to you.
blaming me and everybody for everything wrong in your life. It's so not fair.
Not
Gotta blame somebody, otherwise it's all my fault. Fuck that.
I don't know what to tell her.
It's just life. Shit happens. It's nobody's fault. Blah, 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 as Mr. Jefferson would say. And Kate Marsh.
Yes, Kate Marsh almost killed herself. Such sad, okay? That doesn't make me feel any better about my fucked up life. Get it?
Accountability.
So who do you most want to blame?
Literally.
My fucking dad, of course. Hello?
You blame William? Really?
Yes, I do. Damn right. He chose to go out that door and leave me forever.
Chloe, your dad didn't choose to leave you.
I know that, Max. My mom actually blames herself. Just because she wanted a ride home from work. Sometimes, even I blame her.
No, you don't.
Yes, Max, I do. Do you know what it's like to wait for your father to come home when you're a kid? And he never does?
No, of course not. But I was with you that day. It was just a terrible accident.
I wish that made me feel better. But ever since he died, my life has been dipped in shit.
Really, he really chose. Yeah, no. I know it's like how she's grieving, or I guess not dealing with her grief. But still, like, it's very stupid.
You don't want to hear this, but you're still here. Alive. With me. And that is no accident.
You're right. I don't want to hear this.
Chloe, I can't do this out on my own. I need you with me. And Rachel needs you.
I feel like Chloe may not be the best driver right now. Damn. I wouldn't ever tell my mom about the situations I got into, but I'm in a better place now myself, so it's fine. That's fair. That's fair. No, I'm glad you're in a better place. That sounds like a lot to go through, especially as a teenager.
Oh my god. What is happening now?
She's unlocking the magic powers of nostalgia.
Time for a picture. Cheesecake! Come on now. Say pancake.
I can't even see.
A and D. Oh. Wait. Am I supposed to hold it down until it focuses, or am I supposed to go back and forth? Hang on. Getting things to focus isn't my strong suit. Alright, there we go. Oh. There we go. Nice.
Someday Dad'll get one of them newfangled computers.
I hope the flash didn't scare you, Max. This is a keeper.
Not until I see it first. You know the rules, Dad. Max, tell him.
Whoa, hey. You look totally pale. Are you okay?
Yeah, I just... Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, Chloe. Give me the thumbs up or thumbs down.
Well, I might just allow this one into the family album.
You're the boss.
What is this?
But not the cook.
William is
Hint,
here.
hint, Daddy.
Yes,
And
we can't expect
Chloe is
your
just a
mother to rush
kid.
home and serve us slackers.
Am I
Who
that
wants to
far
help me
back
make
in
crepes?
time?
You mean pancakes?
In France, they call them crepes.
I'm 18 years
And a good
old
French
inside my
chef needs his
13-year-old
assistance
self.
If you want to eat
How?
breakfast.
I volunteer to break the eggs.
Not the eggs.
Do you remember how many eggs?
Mom said it depends.
Chloe is
That's
just
true.
so damn happy and
Don't you
carefree.
dare question the chef.
And this is the last time unless I change it. I love William like he was in my own family. I won't let him die today.
I think you're supposed to be
won't.
able to take a picture of them? Oh. Duh.
Now I get to take a picture. Strike a pose.
Make me a star.
Just make me look young.
This actually will have consequences. Oh no. That is all of our episode 3 photos though. So that's cool. Alright, alright. Oh. Oh. Oh no, okay.
Hello? Hey, honey. Just making a fabulous breakfast with Chloe and Max. We're all going to work at the Two Whales. What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Now I'll have an excuse to get a mocha. Be there shortly. Love you.
I have to stop William from taking his car today.
I have to go rescue yonder queen at the Save Mart. She doth have many bags of delicious grub for us to feast
You
upon.
are ridiculous.
You'll be grateful for that someday. Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
I'm asking
mean your
myself the
college
same
fund?
question about the swear jar being the college fund, insinuating that he swears all the time. Love it. Okay. Do I just wait for him to find it, or am I supposed to be proactive?
Aha!
What a mess we made. I remember those cool drawings I did with Chloe.
Play nice.
Where were they? Did that undo taking the picture? No. Okay. They were over here somewhere, weren't they? Oh, yeah, under the cap.
Score!
Okay. Where
Hello?
is a good place?
Hey, honey. Just making a fabulous breakfast with
Keys?
Chloe
Or
and
the
Max.
cereal?
We're all going to work.
Who would ever look at the cereal? It's a weird place for the keys to be. I would never look there.
What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Now I'll have an excuse to get a mocha. Be there shortly.
Not the
Love
excuse
you.
to get a mocha.
Excuse me, ladies. I have to go rescue yonder queen at the Save Mart. She doth have many bags of delicious grub for us to feast
You are
upon.
ridiculous.
You'll be grateful for that someday. Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please.
Where even is their swear jar? No clue.
Shit, where are those keys?
Another $1 for the swear jar!
Chloe, now's not the time.
You're bankrupting me.
They're so cute. Of course, I'll come go die. Stop.
I knew this thing would come in handy.
How did my keys get in here? And no Chloe and Max wine tasting session.
Dad!
Don't blow it, because tonight your mother promised to make us a world-famous salmon surprise with chocolate cake for dessert.
Oh, that sounds banging.
Max, you'll be here too, right?
She's never leaving me.
That makes all of us.
Okay. What is salmon surprise? I have no clue. Something salmon related.
You'll be grateful for the
Okay.
breakfast with Chloe and Max. We're all going to work at the two-wheel.
I gotta buy my. I can't rewind further. Shut up. I know.
You remember how many eggs?
Mom said it depends.
They're keys. There we go.
That's true.
So, how many eggs?
Don't you dare question the chef.
Right, like you're the real cook here.
I know I had those keys right here. I know it. Forgot all about you, little buddy. Release the keys. Of course. Last time I ordered from Spy Guy Electronics.
You can take the bus, right? The stop is right down the street.
This I can do. Good call, Max.
Oh yeah, the bus is great. It comes every 15 minutes and there'll be plenty of room for you and Joyce and groceries and it'll save the environment.
You sold me already. I'm off to yonder bus stop. Joyce will love this.
Max, you are being so fucking strange. You feel okay?
Chloe, I am awesome. We are awesome.
And with the cheese sensation from Californication? Probably contains cheese. It probably contains cheese. She gets happy memories with her dad now. We saved her life. Look at that. She no longer grows up with fatherless activities. Look at them celebrating their anniversary or a date night. She's a lot less edgy. She gets a car for her birthday. How cute. How cute and amazing. How fun. Oh. And now we found out that, it drastically changes Max's personality?
Dude, the service fee is like 50%.
Hello? Are you even listening, Maxine?
All my friends in LA told me that Oregon was
Max.
wet and cold every day.
Never Maxine.
Because she grows up without functioning
I know.
limbs.
Sorry, Max. You're not pissed at me, right? Right?
Not that.
Do you want to go hit the girls' potty and smoke 'em peace pipe?
I think Max is high.
She's acting like so weird. You cool, Max?
Nobody listened when I said we shouldn't let her in the vortex.
Courtney, you don't want anybody in the club.
Like whatever, bitch. Warren, he hooked up with Stella? Oh no, this is totally fucked up. What else have I changed? Chloe.
David's the bus driver in a world where he might be more mentally stable. Oof. What a nice chill vibe. Warned except for me exclusively the horror reality. Oof. Well, that's not normal. That can't be normal. The house is fully painted. Fully blue. Let's go. That's gotta be a good sign, right, guys? There is a wheelchair ramp, though, but that could mean anything.
Max Caulfield. Taking a break after taking Seattle by storm, huh? We thought we'd never see you again after you left for the big city.
No. I'd never do that to Chloe.
Speaking of, I know she's been dying to see you. Hold on. Chloe! You have a visitor.
Not the shocked frog faces. Well, fate really is cruel and hungry, isn't it? If it couldn't eat William, it had to eat bits of Chloe. Alright, let's get this over with and pull the plug on Chloe. Stop! That's next week. That's next week. Slept on a Lego. The frog emotes are actually my emote. Oh, that's so cool. That is very cute. No, I will just go ahead and spoil. I do choose to help Chloe with that. I definitely do choose to help her with that. I don't know what it says about me as a person, but also I don't think it's a very good signifier of me as a person because we know we're gonna go back and fix that shit. Are those all your emotes? Those are so cute. I love those so much. Those are adorable. All right. 96% of people kept Frank's dog from harm, and I would like to think that 4% of people are people who picked that option and didn't know and didn't realize they could fix it. That's the reality I'm gonna live in. 37% of people left the money. 63% of people let Chloe be ableist. 83% of people kissed Chloe, and only 17% of people are homophobic. 84% of people sided with Chloe, 16% of people sided with David. Oh, wait. I thought there were more stats. Could I not see more stats? Oh. Maybe I hit the wrong button. But anyway. I'm gonna click back on here, though. For the music. Thank you guys so much for going on this journey with me. Max's bizarre adventure. The LGBT happenings of episode 3. All you needed to do is make sure Chloe did not drive that car. Literally, yeah. But I think this philosophy of this game, which becomes more clear towards the end, but basically, it's kind of like something has to happen. Fate doesn't care what, so if you prevent one thing from happening, then something else is just gonna come up in its place. So we saved William from dying. but that just means that Chloe has to step up in his place and go through a life-altering, potentially fatal car accident. Or accident in general. So, that is definitely the philosophy of this game. And if you haven't figured it out yet, the weird happenings of the weather is most likely related to Max's powers with time and how she's altering time and changing fate for people. And so that's messing with things. The butterfly effect. Yes, the butterfly effect. That's why you see so many butterflies. Yeah. Also, I think it kind of, especially in one of the endings, it definitely signifies that Chloe's, like, spirit animal is the blue butterfly. That's definitely her, because it implies that Rachel Amber is the doe that we see a lot. Well, okay, wait. I don't know if that's actually, no, they do kind of say it. They do kind of say it in the game. I was about to say, I don't know if it's implied or if it's fan theory. That's the one thing about this game. I was in the fandom, and I have a hard time separating what's real and what was, headcanons. The butterfly? That is a part 6. Fate, this is a JoJo story. It always ties back to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This game has a lot of symbolism, you just need to unlock it. Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot that this game has to say that it tries to say. And I love it. I was about to just spoil the ending of the game. Although, to be fair, if anyone has heard anything about Life is Strange over the last 7 to 8 years, then you've heard that while it is a choice game and a butterfly effect game, when you get down to it, the decisions you made don't actually matter, and it's just one final choice that you get regardless of what decisions you've made throughout the past. So it's not really a true butterfly effect game. But I think that in and of itself kind of upholds the philosophy of the game. Because we see Chloe dies in the beginning, and then we save her from that. And now all of this weird shit's happening. Fate is hungry, and it's not going to rest until it gets something that it deems as equal. I feel like I'm very close to just talking about Full Metal Alchemist now. Where you need an equal, shit, what was that line? I don't even remember. It's been a long time since I've watched that anime. But they needed alchemy. You have to have the equal... I just need to stop talking about anime right now. Symbolism my ass, it's all about the beans, not the beans. Equivalent exchange, yes! Equal or equivalent exchange, thank you, Raging. Thank you. Yeah, that's what Life is Strange is all about. Equal or equivalent exchange with the fates that Max is dealing with and changing. Did Chloe's name get written in the Death Note? Maybe. I don't know who she pissed off. No clue who she made angry. Alright, I'm gonna exit the game because I need to start clicking on things, so it's gonna stop playing the music anyway. Alright. Okay. Ooh, we've got some choices tonight. Although, I do want to watch Alahobia, so I'm gonna send you guys over to Alahobia. They're playing Fortnite. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening and enjoy Fortnite with them. We're like, who didn't Chloe piss off? That's fair. That is so fair. Especially after we play Before the Storm, you guys will know. That is Chloe's main skill, is making people angry and starting contention. That's why she stresses me out. It's wild that I love her so much. Alright. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me. I will see you all on Thursday with some Stardew Valley Expanded. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. And if you're just here for Life is Strange, we'll be picking it back up next Tuesday. So, enjoy Alahobia, and I will see you all next time. Good night!